Computer, begin regeneration cycle.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to King League. This is Regeneration.CYcle. I don't know what the accent is. So this is a weird one. Cye is having major technical issues that they are trying to get sorted out before the auction tomorrow. So I might be on my own tomorrow for the auction. Yay, that'll be fun. I'm also in it. So, well, I mean, I might be in it. I haven't...
Just pour water on the computer, it'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll get into why Shae may or may not actually be in the auction tomorrow in a second. But before we do, how are you, Leek?
I'm doing all right. Kind of a short week thanks to the holiday.
Yeah. While it was a short week, it was a long Friday for me. We had our change of command.
Oh my god, we had one of those today too.
Well, so this is weird. We had a change of command that started at the reception started at 9, right? So I show up for the reception because I actually like my previous commander. The reception is a front row seat to the panic of getting everything set up for the 9:45 change of command. No real reception, anything happening. All of the little weird clicks that exist within my unit because of the way that our mission is kind of laid out, we're like the island of misfit toys. So it's where everybody else is like, we don't know where to put you. They're in my unit.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own cliques of people that they talk to and that they work with. And that's really just kind of how the people that showed up early were cordoned off, I guess. Everyone just kind of stuck with who they knew. And then we had the change of command. It ended at 11. From 11 to 2:30.
Jesus.
We were supposed to get lunch and meet as a flight. It doesn't take that long. We didn't get back to our actual Wolves Day and our new commander's first commander's call until 2:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. I will say though, props to our new commander, because he knew that it was kind of bullshit how it was going, and we were in a public library, which I hate going out in uniform. In
wait, why public?
Because there is no place on the fucking base that isn't booked out 6 months. And my unit is incapable of projecting when they're going to need shit. So, it's a thing. It's a problem. At one point, he wanted us to write on 3x5 cards one thing that we think the unit does well and one thing that we think the unit could improve on.
How'd that go?
There might have been about 5 underlines on mine for communication. But, it's fine. If you start with communication, maybe you guys could plan things more than, 2 days before.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's fine. Whatever. But he realized it was
library.
kind of going. Yeah, dude, public library. People are going in with their kids and shit for the summer, and then there's just a shit ton of Air Force just crammed into this room. We were looking at the fire marshal code, and I was like, we might be beyond capacity. But the thing that was really funny is our commander, they ask questions and then they're like, we're not leaving until somebody asks the question. Kind of thing. Our commander was like, I'm not gonna do that. I will stare at you awkwardly for a minute, but if nobody has any questions, I realized that it's past 3 on a Friday. And then I was like, huh, I kind of like you. I feel like this is going to be okay. So he cut us out. Like, we were supposed to be there till 3:45. That's what the schedule was. He cut us out at like 3:15. He was like, deuces, have a good weekend.
Let's see. I guess ours went off without a hitch. Started at 1, ended at 2. Fucking, and my boss, our manager, was like, y'all got anything else going on? No. All right, y'all get the fuck out of here. Go home.
If only. And I don't know what's going on lately. I don't know if it's, at first I thought it was because I wasn't eating. Yesterday I had forgotten to eat, and I'll get into that in a second too. I'd forgotten to eat, clear up until 7:30ish at night, and, had really bad stomach issues as a result. Now, for people who don't know, I'm on, a weekly injection, and that affects my appetite a lot. So, while on this injection, I have like a small window to eat, and if I don't eat, it's like, oh, okay, well then we're just gonna make you feel like violently sick. And so I had forgotten to eat, felt really sick, and was like, clearly this is my punishment for forgetting food. So I, had some food, started to feel better, kind of. And I had taken the night, I was like, I'm gonna do art. I haven't done art in so long. Like, I'm gonna just paint something great. And I was like, oh, I got, like, my desk is, like, cleared and good, and I was ready. And then I didn't want to paint. And so I was just like, this is going well. This is going super well. And then those same issues decided to carry over to today. But I did eat today, so I don't know what's happening anymore. So it's not going to be a super long regen, guys. Sorry. It'll be as long as it's going to be. I do have some people who are going to come hang out. Well, I say people. I have at least one person who's going to come hang out at 9 that I'm really excited about. So it will go at least until then. To have them hang out for a little bit. We'll probably wrap around 10 or 10:30. Fuck, I can't even sit up straight. I have to, like... Oh, okay. I was trying. I was trying to see if I could. But I do have 2 things to unbox I'm super excited about. So,
Ooh.
One of them came in a big bag, and I was really curious as to what it was. And then I opened it, I saw this, and I immediately closed it because I knew what it was. So I haven't actually taken it out of the package. So for all of you who don't know what this is, it is the Embrace plushie!
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me, there. So, this absolutely adorable, way too many appendages dude has finally come, and he's really cute. And he can hug you so many times. But no, I'm super excited that I got this. He looks so little, like, he looks angry, and I think it's so cute. Oh, and his little hair was making, like, a weird thing, so I fixed it. Yeah, so he gets to go back with all of my, if you guys didn't see my budding collection of Slam Buddies that I have over there, there's so many of them. I missed one, and I was so pissed. I missed the Sea Dog one from Mark Colton's campaign. I was livid. But, I might have been part of the crew that has guilted him into considering doing a second chance campaign for him, because so many people wanted him. We'll see. And going with that, nothing else falling out. Okay. We have the Elysian Fields magnet. Ooh. Not bad. I'll go right here with all the other 5,000 fucking magnets I have that just go down the legs of my desk. And we have SPQR. Yay! For people who might have missed out on this campaign. So, nice little 9 Realms package, essentially, just of all kinds of fun goodies. Put that under here. Gotta move. Nope. I don't even know if I've got a space for him right now. Here, you have to sit down here. There you go. Just stop moving. Okay. He's just gonna creepily sit, like, right behind me, and if I start hearing, like, voices or something, then we're gonna have problems. And then I have another thing from Critical Blast. So this is one thing I think is hilarious. Because Critical Blast is doing so much fulfillment for so many different people, I now actually do have the element of surprise on many campaigns. I don't know what anything is because he's fulfilling too many things. I can't keep track. So, and he fulfills campaigns that I've definitely backed. So I have no clue what this is. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Cy's having massive technical issues, but they are in the chat, hopefully on their phone for a little bit while they try to figure everything else out. Yeah. And hello, Pastmaster Dan. Hello, Ramen. Ramen says, pretty sure you'd feel better if you took the constraining top off. This is the loosest top ever, too. Which is part of what makes it funny. And, of course, hello, Gordon. And yes, Leek is in the chat to, be nice and help me out with this stuff. Yes, Sai, this is accurate. Things that my unit can do better. Logistics, communication, follow through. So many things. Oh, okay. All right, we got American Bliss. That's what this is. All right, so we've got
very nice
the nice cover. We've got the cosplay picture. We've got 2 cards, it looks like, which is funny because Sai, this must be your version of American Bliss because I have them already. And then, oh my gosh, I forgot I got this. Ha!
Very nice.
I'm kind of tripped out. It's see-through. I didn't expect it to be see-through. But, it's cool. I don't know. It's a little weird to... Oh, I was holding it the wrong way. Why didn't you tell me it was backwards? Yeah, I like when just for future reference for anybody, when you say flag, like if you're saying that you're going to do a flag, I typically wouldn't think this material. This is like, I don't know what this material is, but it doesn't scream flag or like wall tapestry. It screams, I don't even know. I don't know I literally don't know where I've seen this material before, but it's...
What's it feel like?
I mean, can you see this?
Oh, okay.
It almost reminds me of like when you go out, if you're like going out on somebody's really nice boat and they have that like mesh bit so you can sit and slide into the water.
Yeah.
It feels closer to that. No, not windsock, Gordon, because so a windsock is like that weatherproof, slick, very opaque stuff. This is... I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's weird. And, Sai, that it was a smaller, I think it was an ash can thing. The SPQR size. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember. Y'all want me to try to remember shit from like months and months and months ago. I don't know anymore. I don't know why things are the way they are. Yeah, and then the other thing that we got was the Heroes and Villains art book.
Ooh.
So this one I am gonna open up because I want to see some of his art. Because it's very good art. Ooh, see? Like, I just randomly open up to a page and I'm already digging it. But yeah, he's got got good art. There's good stuff going here. Oh, and this is interesting because I was thinking that this was all like this is a collection of fan art of heroes and villains from the Genuine Comics universe. So it's a bunch of different artists. It's not just the same.
A collab.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Very cool. Very cool. So those are the things that I got this week. Oh my gosh, why does my stomach still fucking hurt? But yeah. I think that's pretty neat.
Drink booze. That might help.
Oh, if I have booze right now, I'm gonna I came into the office and I sat down and almost threw up for no reason. I was like, okay, this is the kind of day it's gonna
What'd
be.
you smell?
Nothing. That wasn't it. It was the act of, so I used to have this, and like I get this way when my anxiety is high. And considering everything that's going on right now, my anxiety has been kind of peaking. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I end up getting this like issue where my stomach will bloat to like 5 times the size of what it should be. Like to the point that I look like I'm pregnant. And it's very, very, very uncomfortable. And for whatever reason that's been happening the past 2 days, I guess because I've been more stressed than usual. So for people who don't know, I said I was going to get back to why I don't have art. I go next week to behavioral health to get evaluated to see if I might have something like ADHD. Normally it's not an issue, but with the increased stressors in my life, what I used to do isn't working as well. So I'm going to go see if I can actually get a diagnosis. And I've tried this before. I tried when I was 24, and I was told that there was no way that I could have it because the test that they give to small children who cannot articulate what they're feeling, I did okay on, despite having 2 anxiety attacks and like a panic attack in the middle of it, and was almost brought to tears. Apparently that's normal, according to the psych that I went and saw, who later got removed from his position for unprofessional conduct with a patient. So, if we are to believe that beacon of morality, I'm totally fine and just need to nut up. But the things the reason that I think I have ADHD is, aside from the fact that I can hold 5 or 6 conversations at once and that I can't sit still, and you guys constantly make fun of me for like rubbing my nose or whatever. It happens all the time. But things like what happened this week, I've finished my college courses.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, the week before the auction, all my college stuff is done. I'm going to be like moving and shaking and have all this time to do just absolutely awesome art leading up to the auction. I have been completely paralyzed. Unable to actually move forward in doing anything. And instead have been waking up, stressing about everything that I need to do until it is too late for me to do it, and then stressing about the fact that I didn't actually do anything that day. And it's spun up really bad in the past week. So Wednesday, we couldn't do Dice Dames and Dudes again. Size, wonderful connection issues, just creating so much frustration. So we weren't able to do Dice Themes and Dudes for that. Luke is also on the road, so it's just kind of awkward. And I was like, great, I'm going to be able to do art. I sat down in my office and immediately felt completely overwhelmed because for people who somehow don't know, even though you can see pretty well, my office is 5 rooms in one, and it's about the size of a toddler's room. So it's very, very small, but it has to be my streaming studio, my cosplay creation studio, my storage for all of my cosplay, my art studio, my makeup studio. So it's really easy for it to get overwhelming because literally I just have to do 2 or 3 streams and then I can't see my desk anymore. I sat down for like the 3rd day in a row trying to do something and couldn't bring myself to do anything and decided I'm fucking tired of this. It's very annoying. So I started cleaning and organizing ish to get to a point where it wouldn't feel overwhelming. So I got rid of all the stuff that was all over the desk. I can now see 2 out of the 3 desks very clearly. One of them is currently being used for a bunch of storage, so it is what it is. But I was like, cool. And so Thursday I will come in, I will sit down, I have all the time in the world, I can just paint, it'll be great. I sat down and I just stared and was like, I have Pinterest boards filled with literally thousands of inspirations for me to paint, and I just don't feel it. I just didn't like. I want to paint, but I didn't feel creating any of those things. So that's what ADHD does to people, and it's super fun to feel like you're a shitty adult.
Yep, I know that one.
Yeah, Sigh. Thank you, babes. Thank you for your $2. It says turn on the RV sign. We love you, Shae. I'll turn on the RV sign, but it's gonna blow out. Nobody's gonna see it. And Gordon said, I got my soul tack today. Dude, so literally, Mad Ruth has been hitting us up like crazy. He sent ours out forever ago, and I still don't have it, Ruth. I don't know what happened. I still don't have it. I've checked. I even pulled out my my long box where I've been throwing all of my new stuff. I don't have it yet. It's crazy. So I don't know what's up with that. We'll see. Let's see if this will work. Oh look, yay. See, look at how blown out it looks on screen. It's like so dim in person. I can't turn it down either. I think it's all the way down. Apex says, maybe one of these days I can action my heart on the Red Valkyrie channel again, maybe in 2025. Yeah, you know, the thing that's funny is you could have, this time, we actually didn't have enough signups, so we don't have an 11 to 2 slot this time around. And considering how bad Size connection is and the fact that I'm going to be most likely running this by myself, I'm kind of happy about that because it's one less one I'm gonna have to do by myself.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a little disheartening, and I think with everything that's going on, I have become disillusioned with having to chase down artists. Like, if you're not gonna believe in yourself enough and try to promote yourself to get, take advantage of these kind of opportunities, then I'm not going to spend what little time I have to do much of anything to find you, I guess. But yeah.
Well, fine. Next time we'll auction off some of my fucking stick figures.
Hey, you joke. Sai made more money than me.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, with their very good stick figure of me. Eric the Guapo says, "What did you do to Sai, Shae? What did you do?" Sai has horrible connection issues, and
it's a priceless piece of art, and it belongs in a museum.
Did you literally join on your phone just to do this?
No.
That's a fucking lie.
I'm waiting for you to to disappear again because I know how shit your connection is.
Thank you. There are little gaps in what I can hear, but I think Gordon was saying that it's coming from Luke Stone.
Probably. It's just weird because Madras was hitting us up like a couple months ago. So I don't know. I thought that maybe that meant that they had sent ours ahead.
Like differently?
I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just and
maybe ask the guy since we edited the book.
I will. I mean, I will eventually. Why don't you do it since you know you're not going to be able to stay on stream long?
No, because then I have to use all my bandwidth to watch it on. By the way, it was still lagging on 720. Like not even 1080.
This is doing great.
It is.
Damn.
Am I robot-y?
You did a little, but right now you're okay.
There are 11 people watching.
I know. Hi, people. It's good to see everybody. So, people that I haven't said hey to yet, I think I said hey to Passmaster, but if not, hi, Passmaster. It's good to see you.
Yo.
Obviously, Gordon's been active in the chat. Apex, I said hey to Eric the Guapo. What is up? And Krager, are you a robot, Psy? You are a robot, Psy, is what I'm pretty sure.
Are a robot? Okay.
Eric, don't you dare. Eric says there's 10 now. See ya. Apex says I should purchase the Shae painting and the size stick figure drawing if the price is right. Dude, Shae needs money so bad. The military messed up my pay. And who knows how long it's going to take for them to fix it.
Did you file the fucking paperwork?
I did several days ago.
Okay, good. Now read this.
Your editorship is the only reason I brought it up.
It would have been nicer if he said the only reason I bought it, but, we'll take it.
No, it's fine.
I
You
am a
are a robot.
cyborg.
Thank you, Krager.
I am a cyborg.
World Comics says it's not lag, it's their voice synth bugging out. It isn't. It is lag. Like, Psy doesn't have a voice simulator or anything.
Not on my Chromebook anyway.
Not on a Chromebook. I feel like I need to just paint something. Somebody give me something to paint. Leak, pick. What's something?
My butt.
I'm not painting your butt.
God damn.
Size butt.
I'm not painting size butt. Try again.
Spaceship.
King Cryptid crown.
No, you just did King Cryptid. It's the last thing you painted.
Yeah.
No, just the crown. Like, dude, details in the crown or something like that. I don't know.
You guys are
Size
terrible.
simulator.
I'm not painting. Like, the entire chat is like, paint a butt. That's not.
Paint a dick butt.
No.
I had to explain
the
to
no.
Shae with example what a dick butt is.
Oh, dick butt.
No.
Yeah, everybody knows dick butt.
Krager says Spider-Gwen.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, you'll listen to his fucking suggestions. I wanted a nice
Yeah, because it's not a
1950s
fucking
flying saucer.
ass.
I wanted a nice 1950s flying saucer.
You know what? We'll start with a
Maybe with
retro
Gort
flying saucer.
standing in front of it.
No. See, you just went too far. Oh, fuck. What just happened?
No, Gort is a robot.
What just happened?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All of my screen just went a yellow tint, and I don't know why.
Do you have the nightlight on?
No, I don't ever turn that shit on.
Mine's on.
Well, good for you. All I did was move my keyboard, and now I have weird light.
I'm at 106 signups.
Ooh. A robot. Nice, World Comics.
There you go,
You know
draw
what?
bender.
Y'all, this is painting.
Football legend Dick Butkus. Oh,
Hello, Raven. Oh, look at you. You got all cute for this.
I was excited to come join you guys today.
Hello.
So
well, you're going to
happy.
be joining Shae today because I'm going to drop it any second.
I guess I'm
leaving?
fucking chopped liver.
Oh, well,
Yeah, fuck
hello,
you.
Mr. King. Hello, hi.
Hello.
We just call him Leaky.
Leaky?
Because he's a little leaky.
Oh
It's not his fault. It's an old man's
It
prostate.
happens.
no! No!
No. That's what happens when you pass the kidney stone.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so what I was saying is how I was terrible and completely unable to produce any art yesterday. And what I neglected to say was instead I played Phasmophobia with Raven.
It was so much fun.
And had a fucking spirit spawn like almost in me and walk through me, and I screamed bloody murder.
Twice. The ghost
It was-
really had it out for Shae. It was hilarious.
Did not like me, and I was screaming, and Raven was like, that was crazy. And I was like, yeah, he like spawned on top of me, and she was like, oh, I didn't see that. And then we went back and looked at the picture, and was like,
There
oh,
was
right
a
there.
picture taken. It
Picture
was
taken
stunning.
of the ghost in my character. It was very
It
good.
was great. It was a very touching moment.
It touched something.
It
Against
touched
my will.
something.
It's so bad.
That was a
Bro,
bad
can we
touch.
just talk for like 5 seconds about how much I fucking love Jelly Gouache? It's just still, I haven't touched this shit in like 3 months, and it's still just.
It looks. I'm gonna be real. I have not
looks-
eaten a lot today, and I'm looking at that, and I'm just thinking like I want to eat it.
Yeah, don't. It's paint, but you know.
And don't let me
yeah,
hear it. I'm gonna snack on it.
It's okay. I also have the smaller, the metallic versions.
Oh,
Maybe let's see if we can.
I'm gonna break out the
open this up.
metallics. Okay.
By
Yeah,
the way,
these
Raven,
ones.
I stepped
Yeah.
you into the 21st century by fixing your @ under your name.
Thank you.
Raven doesn't know things. She just shows up and is like, "What's up?"
Listen, I'm just a goth bimbo. I don't know Jack Diddley about Jack Diddley. Okay.
You're so cute.
Your eyebrows are different today.
I'm doing them different now. I'm doing them different. What do you think?
Yeah,
Nope, my pie got
little
none of
short,
that.
but I still like them.
I swear I put them all the way to the end, but I need to darken them more. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
They're not
it's.
dark
I
enough.
think that it's dark, and then it's a really thin line, and it just needs that little extra.
Because I'll be
So
real with
see-
you, they are shaved from like here forward. That's all my eyebrow. The rest is all drawn.
Oh dear Lord, you were part of that trend.
Hey, listen! I hate
love
my
Wait, are you a
eyebrows. They're so
chola?
low.
Are you Hispanic?
Speaking of Hispanics, hello, Ollie.
Hi.
Oh, you know what that means? You could do a Vulcan cosplay from Star Trek really easy because
No, I did it because of cosplay though. Because I cosplay so many different characters and they have different like eyebrow shapes. That's why I did it. It's like,
Oh,
Well,
so
that's-
you basically you don't want to do the glue trick.
exactly, because I can't. I'm not talented.
well,
enough.
the original Spock, they made him shave the ends of his eyebrows for so long they just stayed that way, like short.
Yeah.
Forever?
Oh, that. So here's the funny
Oh,
thing.
no.
This is what makes me laugh. In high school, so you know, like when you get on, like the cheer squad, they have their initiation because they want to feel like they're important, where they do dumb shit to you, and then like, hey, welcome to the team.
Yeah.
One year, the dumb shit that they did was they shaved off all of their eyebrows for the girls who had just made the team, and they never grew back.
Ever?
They did it. They shaved them one time, and for the vast majority of them that they shaved them on, they never grew back.
Tell me why that's the only body hair that's doing that.
Right? I was like,
That's
bro,
messed up.
no, we got other
No.
body hair. We can have
I'm
never come
mad.
back.
I'm
No,
mad.
it's done.
You mean to tell me our bodies are capable of doing that, but not on a larger scale?
As someone who has had testosterone for the vast majority of their life, I can guarantee you that there are parts of the body that the hair will just not grow back on.
Well, that's the inner thighs. That is true. You got
Yeah.
thighs that are friendly.
I was
to
gonna
each
say
other.
my thighs are pretty okay, but it's like the knee and below.
Yeah,
That's rude. It's
it's
rude.
just disrespectful, really.
It really is. I don't appreciate it.
Strange thing, I have like a bald spot on my upper thigh.
Well, nope, no. I'm just
Yes,
that
Gordon,
is
that's what
bizarre.
I mean Leonard Nimoy. I just
It's-
didn't want to make the panel look at me strangely. Because
We would have.
at least Shae would not have gotten the reference. So.
I know who Leonard Nimoy is.
I'll be real. I'm probably not gonna get the reference either. So Shae's not alone.
This is why Raven is my little sis.
That's how you know we're related. We're both just like, huh?
What?
What? Sorry, what was that? I didn't catch
I don't
it.
understand. What's happening?
Oh my God, Eric! I'm gonna punch you. He's dead.
Oh.
No making fun of dead people.
No,
I mean,
that's messed
hold
up.
on.
I
Who I
mean,
watched since I was 4 years old.
there are certain dead people I make fun of.
Oh yeah,
This is
plenty.
fair.
Just not ones I like.
No
Only the
making fun of the
billionaires.
ones that Cy randomly has deemed important.
Do
Exactly.
we have a list? Is there a list that we can reference?
No, no.
in
You
my
just have
brain.
to offend Cy, and then Cy will inform you that you were wrong.
And then you
so
better
you just walk
remember.
across the minefield until you hit
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and then when you hit it, then you pretend that you care, and then move forward.
A very bad game of verbal minesweeper.
Yeah, that's keeps you on your toes, right?
Just every step you take says 8.
Every step you take.
All right, I'm having issues. I make fun of the one person Cy likes, right, Eric? Right. There's like one, and
The one and only.
there's
Eric, you
only
didn't
the
make
one.
fun of Shae.
Let it be known, chat. Like,
Eric makes fun of me all the time. Are you fucking serious? I was trying to explain super chats to one of my coworkers who like doesn't do YouTube. I was trying to explain what super chats were, and I went back to the auto martyr because for some reason I thought we got a super chat during that. Apparently, it was wrong. We don't get super chats anymore. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anyway,
Why do you think I did it?
you just paid yourself with YouTube taking a 30% cut. That was
I
goes
wanted
60
to
cents of
grease
that.
the gears.
That was a loss of money.
yeah. We just
Right.
lost 60 cents. Thank you, babe.
Prime
Anyway.
the pump.
When I was trying to explain it to my buddy and I was clicking through Auto Martyr, at one point I had paused on Eric's comment where he says, I like the cosplays that cover half of Shae's face. I was like, damn it, Eric. And like my fucking coworker reads it and busts out laughing. I was like, you can leave.
Only in America can you roast each other like we do.
It's fine. It's fine. Eric.
Damn it, now I can't unthink of Raven as a fucking Vulcan. Every time she moves her head just right, it looks like her eyebrows are going straight up.
should I just like redraw them next time? Like,
Well,
like-
can you do the one eyebrow lift like Spock does?
I can
No.
slightly move one at an angle, but that's it. That's all the skill I got.
Oh my god, I practiced as a kid until I could do each one individually.
What?
Yeah.
Bravo!
Frogger!
Bravo!
Hi, Frog.
Hello.
Yes!
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I figured I'd hop on, make sure my camera's working. Take it,
You are muffled AF, bro.
Sounds like you're underwater, bro. You good?
Hello? Okay, how about now?
Swimming with the
No.
froggies.
Still muffled muffled.
I put you on 200%.
Hold on, I think I know what the problem is. I'll be right back.
Well, you just sound like a Murloc.
Leek is very good at being a Murloc. The- that was more turkey than Moloch, but
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
Moloch.
We're not. I know.
God damn it.
I forgot the name. This is part of it. When I said I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, this is part of it. I can't remember things. for more than
MURLOC,
5 seconds.
Murloc.
Moloch, yeah.
Shae, I did it privately. What?
Murlocos. Best tacos I've had.
I still can't understand it.
Still having a hard time, man. Where's the mic at?
Up his butt.
Oh,
Okay.
The coconut.
that's sick.
Hold
The
on.
resin thing is actually really cool.
That is dope.
Oh.
Oh!
And it's like taking down a submarine.
That's amazing.
And it glows in the dark, doesn't it, Frog?
It does.
Dude.
It does.
that's
The
sick.
submarine glows, and I think some of the water glows.
That is sick.
Trying to
The
remember.
crystals on the bottom.
Oh, the crystals. That's what it is. The crystals on the bottom glow. Yeah. So this is
Well,
the cool
comics
thing
review.
about
This is shame.
your shame. Shame our viewers. We have so
That's
few of them.
that's the Amaranth model. How do you think we make $1 billion?
Is that it? Is it that we just tell people that?
Yeah, between
they
your tits
suck
and my
we're
insults.
disappointed? Dude, nobody's getting anywhere with my tits though. Like,
Hey, Shae got me more tits.
I did. I got 2 more chess pieces for Cyborg because
Pixar didn't happen.
I mean, there's one set that is in a box over here.
Those are expensive.
Even
So
disconnected, you can't show nipple on stream.
That's
Josh.
okay.
You're good.
I would just I would do our,
Oh, you
our
have the
auction.
only
I would just post-it note it. They would never know. I
Yeah.
don't have to know what's behind the post-it note.
Yeah,
Top secret post-it note.
yeah. Hey,
So,
Shae, how many of the 2 new ones are silicone filled? I forget.
1. The other one's cotton.
So another cotton, just like the first cotton, and then
Another cotton and then a silicone.
which one is breathable?
The silicone.
Breathable, not breedable.
The silicone.
I was making the distinction for the chat.
Well, I don't
Hey,
know if
someone
you
was
can
thinking.
hear things.
What, Raven?
Hello.
What?
What?
You chimed
So I
in.
can't
was-
hear anything.
¿Qué pasa?
Fuck you.
My hearing's going there. I need you to speak up.
By the way, I have concerns if you're going to try to bring a granny in that you won't be able to keep up with us. So I had an interesting idea.
Oh?
An old woman crammed into a young body.
That'd be hilarious.
So like
Is
your
it that
movement
Freaky Friday?
speed and everything will still be like fast enough, but
So you won't take movement speed hits and all that kind of stuff, but
No, I
you
like
can still
that.
use your
I like
voice.
that.
By the way,
Yes.
none of us do voices.
None of you do?
No.
Brosafina, have you heard me attempt? You could have heard it in the beginning of the show where I randomly got Russian for 5 seconds for some reason.
I thought it was sexy.
You're full of shit, Sai.
I'm literally
No,
studying Cockney accents right now just for my next character in D&D. I'm literally doing art for that character right now.
That's amazing.
It's
Shae, next time we're together, speak in a Russian accent.
Da. No. Yes.
No, that would be yeah.
Fuck is
So you
this?
just
A fish
agreed.
called Wanda?
That's why I went with both of them.
No, it's Adam's family. You know, Morticia speaks foreign languages, and it drives Gomez wild.
That's when she speaks. Isn't it French though?
Yeah, but they kind of expanded it.
That depends on which Adams family you watching.
The good one. It's
The-
Excuse me. Frog G, try to talk.
okay. Hi, can you hear me now? Is that better?
God,
No.
no.
Nope, no.
Okay.
We're gonna figure this out.
He just left.
I think he said I'll be back, but I again can't understand him enough to know.
So,
So
have,
he might be the Froginator.
have any of you seen the movie A Fish Called Wanda?
Yes.
All right, so it has Jamie Lee Curtis, John Cleese, Kevin Kline. So
Hold on.
basically,
Asshole!
yeah,
It's
that's
from
it.
the movie. Yep.
So Kevin Kline and Jamie Lee Curtis, their characters are together, and whenever what does he speak French? it drives her up the wall, right?
John Cleese speaks Russian to her.
Yeah, John Cleese started speaking Russian, and that just drove her overboard. So that's why I brought up the whole, Fish Called Wanda, Russian accent, all that kind of shit. Okay.
It was a very funny movie. Watch it, Raven.
Accents are hard, but I love listening to them so much. God, I love a good accent.
I need dental work before I can speak clearly again and have an accent.
Oh, ouch.
I mean, I could do redneck.
Yeah,
not an accent.
yeah, buddy.
Can't tell me it's not an accent, boy.
That's just you lowering your IQ.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
That is Psy.
Woo!
Messed up.
Oh, that's funny.
I did take my estrogen today.
Hey.
We can tell, you bitch.
Accurate.
Hey, Shae.
Oh no.
Read screen.
Hammer comic.
Oh, see Krieger. He's gonna send me something that's gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah.
Krieger.
Insane good or insane?
Well, I don't know. If Shae wasn't sitting in a dark fucking cave, you might be able to see the art behind her, at which point I could point out a Krieger piece. But she's sitting in a fucking cave.
Though. The lighting looks nice.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I'm fighting with my blinds because it's too bright in here. It's too much.
Shae's in a cave.
Thank you, Krieger. That is awesome. I also don't have a printer that works right now, but that is awesome. I just
Is the one downstairs clogged again?
Still.
No.
I never unclogged it.
Hey, you could network print to my printer in Virginia.
And
mail
that
it
would do
back.
me what good?
5.5 hour drive.
To get it to 5.5 hour drive back.
You could have it by the auction. There you go.
If I left right now.
Are we
And
all
that
does
would be
Raven
having the
have-
printout, not having the
No, then you could get
Stuff
to work
done.
on it.
No, I couldn't. I don't know
Let's
how
see.
long you think painting takes, but you're wrong.
11 hours. That would be 5 West Coast time, 8 East Coast time. You'd
I
have
also need to sleep
6 hours to paint it before the auction.
without sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The true artist way. No sleep, just caffeine.
Doctor said I needed to lay off the caffeine.
You can lightbox it off the screen, Krieger says.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll see. It would be cool to do, but I also just I don't know. Like,
We'll
I'm
see.
painting
That's the
something
woman's
right now,
no.
and I hate it,
You're working on something right now?
and I hate it. I hate everything about it, and I just
Show
want to throw
me.
it away. No,
What is it?
it's a fucking like old school space dude. thing.
So-
I don't like
That's
it.
cool. Fuck yeah.
It doesn't look
When Psy starts saying we'll see, that's when we'll know they're on estrogen.
good. No, when Sai starts randomly picking fights with everybody out of the blue, where it seems like it doesn't make any sense. That's how you know they're on estrogen.
Ah.
And I keep saying it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, if Sai gets on an it's fine cycle, that's your cue.
What is an it's fine cycle?
Where it's fine. No, it's fine. It's totally
It's
fine. It's
fine.
fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
increasingly less convincing. Like that's how you know.
It becomes more concerning over time.
Yeah.
You know, all the female tropes.
Sai is a walking cliche.
Oh my goodness.
Are you taking hormone Sai?
Of course, Krieger. I've been taking hormones since the end of
Oof.
March 2019.
I was gonna say before I even knew Sai.
Yes. By about 4 months. 3.5.
I chose bad colors, so we're gonna just put that off to the side, pretend it didn't happen.
It
So
didn't
Shae,
happen.
Shae caught me right at the tail end of acclimating to the hormones, which, by the way, is a thing, because Let me tell you, if you were born with a dick, there's nothing weirder than just going for several weeks, just wanting to bawl your eyes out for no reason.
Yeah, baby.
Because-
that's real
Welcome to being a
experience.
girl. That's
Because
what
I am not a
it's
crier, and then the boob pain kicked in.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
I am not a crier. I want to believe you, babe.
I'm
But-
not.
Ah, the disbelief.
Look, we're not rehashing again the bottle of vodka, because that was vodka.
We don't ever need to rehash the bottle of vodka ever again.
That gallon of vodka cost less than $15.
Yeah, that would be the problem.
It was so cheap.
It was terrible.
But it did its job.
Yeah, it got Sai piss drunk and then crying to me. That's what it did. It was very.
Ripped the cover off my camera.
Hi, Frog G.
Frog.
Can we hear me now?
Yay!
Okay, that's better. All right. I just did a hard reset on everything, and it's working out.
Foolish
Hey,
old
Yeah, I
man.
don't know why. It literally sounded like you were talking on the other side of like 12 inches of resin.
maybe. No, I plugged
you-
in my camera and forgot to deselect that as an auto source for the microphone.
Oh,
And then I switched it, and my computer did weird things at that point.
All he had to do was diddle around in the fucking sentence.
But yeah, so this little fun toy will be one of the art auction pieces.
You know, you could put
That'd be
that
awesome.
in a sock and sell that as a lethal weapon.
I do not sell socks.
Well, Leek has crunchy
That
ones
was
he
the
can sell
answer.
as an accessory.
No, what it
That's
is
pretty.
is Frog has learned from when Rini considered selling her sock for a moment, and then we ended up with boob socks, if you recall.
Oh,
boob
Jesus.
socks.
Which, by the way, I have to finish the one for.
Oh my god. Make a boob sock right now.
I will.
Oh, fuck, Mike. Mike McMahon.
Hi, Mike.
He hasn't even bought me dinner yet. Why would I do that?
Oh, we're getting drinks.
Oh, okay. Drink time.
See, now we're up $1.40. Well, $1.39.
Yay.
I loosened it. No, actually, we're not. We're still in the hole. I lost
Thank
the
you,
60
Mike.
cents on the original. No.
And then there's another 60 cents lost on this. It's fine. It's fine.
We have made 69 cents.
Woo!
Yay! Party number.
Is that a wolf?
That
Yeah.
is a very badass wolf.
Ooh.
It is. It's really cool.
Shae, this should have been your thing for your squadron.
It kind of reminds me of Princess
There's a lot.
Mononoke.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The spirit.
The
Spirit of the
Spirit.
forest.
Yeah.
In a nice little tray, so. can
Yes,
hold
he
all your
did,
little
Gordon.
How?
Oh, how?
How?
With resin.
Yes, resin. So this is 3D printed. The sub is 3D printed. The crystals are all resin cast, and then the cube itself is resin cast. So UV resin and filament, regular filament. So yeah, good stuff.
That's so cool.
You ever think about getting a resin 3D printer?
I have one.
Wow. How is it?
Oh.
It works pretty good. So I've got the filament printer, and then I've got the vat printer. They both work pretty good. And
How much of a pain in the ass is the cleanup?
yeah, they're a pretty good amount of cleanup on them. For the other stuff, you've got water soluble or standard. The water soluble is the stuff I use for the vat printer, because literally you just scrub it off in a little bit of water, throw it in a UV light box to finish curing, and yeah, that works out pretty well. The filament itself, super easy to take care of. It's getting the supports out of the way so it doesn't mar the print itself. That's kind of the pain in the butt. And at some point, I'll be getting a dual filament or dual nozzle printer,
Ooh.
and they actually make water-soluble filament that you can use for the supports, so you can just wash that off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that would
That's
be.
totally awesome.
And then Frog G is gonna print all of my prop shit.
Yo.
Eventually.
Can I show you guys a 3D printed weapon that I bought at an anime convention recently?
Let me see.
Sure.
Let me see.
And while you're getting
Absolutely not.
that, Froggy, I do have a question for you. I know you muted,
No way,
but
Shae.
hopefully you're still listening. Have you changed the way you do the glow-in-the-dark stuff from the beginning? Because I still cannot get my dice to glow.
No, I still use the same stuff. This is the flashlight that I recommend, and they're pretty cheap on Amazon.
Yeah,
So-
I guess my thing was that I just set it out in the sun for 5 days, and still couldn't get it to charge.
And make sure it's an actual flashlight, not some crazy Chinese laser that could burn the surface of your walls.
Not that League knows anything about that. Shae,
I want story there.
Shae's like boxing, I think.
I am. Leave me alone.
Okay, Raven, go.
Hi. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen Chainsaw Man, but
Yes,
Okay, so have you seen the manga recently?
not the manga. No.
Okay, so in the manga, they're on season 2, and they just introduced a character who's like the War Devil, and she can turn anything and anyone into a weapon. And in like the first chapter, it's not really a spoiler. The first chapter, she grabs some dude by his hair and rips out his spinal cord and turns him into a sword. And this is the head part of that sword. The other pieces are in my box, but I'm not gonna get them out. But so this is a spinal cord sword that I get to paint and sand and put a wig on. So,
Nice.
That sounds like something from Mortal Kombat.
right? It's crazy. It's very Chainsaw Man.
Shae, Raven doesn't get my wigs.
No. Those wigs are expensive. Raven, for that, is probably going to get one of the cheapo wigs.
I got a $12 wig off of Amazon for this.
What?
Yeah.
Look, a lot of the wigs that I use are $12. Mike, thank you so much for the $4.99. Did someone say flashlight? I don't believe they did, but thank you.
No.
Appreciate. Okay.
Mike.
I'm sorry,
We're
you guys
up
are
to
getting lightbox me
$4.19,
again.
by the way.
Yeah. This is
There we go.
Krager. This is not doing this justice, and I feel ashamed, but it'll be okay. Question mark.
Shae, I could say something, but
Well,
You're going to say it
No.
anyway.
exactly.
We recommend not, but you're going to do it anyway.
it was gonna. No.
See now,
'Cause
we
it's
just
more-
discouraged
it's-
guy because
It's 1,000% an insult at me, but Shae will still get offended by it. So
Oh,
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
no.
usually you only feel ashamed after.
mercy. Be nice to our friend.
Frug. Yes, it is a G.
Yes.
Question for you guys. What is your favorite, like, bad creature feature movie? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god. So
yeah,
they
come
used to have a series on broadcast television when I was a kid called Creature Feature
on. Oh my gosh.
with a host called Dr. Paul Bearer. It was classic. It was in the Tampa Bay area of Florida.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, so I got to see crazy shit, like old horror movies every weekend. So I don't know. This stuff is crazy.
Is there one creature film that like stood out to you that you think of on occasion?
I don't know. You can't go wrong with The Thing.
Oh, classic. That one's really good though. Like actually
Yeah,
really good.
the physical, the practical effects in it
Practical
were
effects.
outstanding. Yeah, the head spider, the chest mouth. I mean, you just can't go wrong.
the dog.
Oh, well, Cujo? Was that the dog movie?
No, there was a dog in the thing.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. It's been
Trying to think. Bad. I have a couple of them.
The movie, The Stuff.
The Stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That one's bad shit.
It
Street
is.
Trash is another one.
Movie.
It's like marshmallow fluff that's really an alien that'll eat you from the inside out. That's The Stuff.
That's hilarious.
So I remember walking into...
Or like Froyo, actually.
Shit, I can't remember what it was. It was like one of those music store, like music movie, like combination stores. It wasn't Suncoast, but it was like
FYE.
No, because
FYE.
this was when they had the standalones, not like the ones that were only in malls. Like it was a standalone. Yeah. It was like a Barnes and Noble, but it was that instead.
Wait, it wasn't a... God, what? No, keep going. I'll think of the name.
Anyway, so here I am, like this, little girl from Utah, and I go walking into this store, whatever the fuck it was, and ended up finding a copy of Teeth.
Oh no!
Never saw it, but
oh what? Oh come on!
I couldn't because I looked at it and I was like, huh. This looks kind of disturbing, and then I flipped it over and read the abstract and was just like,
nope.
That sure is abstract.
Yeah.
I was just like, just gonna walk away. I don't like this.
Let's see. I'm going to throw a couple of 50s films out there.
50.
We got Day of the Triffids, The Thing from Another World, which John Carpenter's The Thing was based off of, which Thing from Another World was based off a book called Who Goes There, which is a very good fucking book. And then a more modern one, more like late 80s, early 90s, is going to be a Japanese movie called Zerum, which they turned it into an anime later on called Iria.
Oh, no way. I love that.
Oh, and my favorite of all time, Guyver 2, Dark Hero.
What's that one about?
It's based off the Japanese manga, Bio Booster Armor Guyver.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, but the first movie was absolute dog shit. It was PG-13, but it was 1980s PG-13. So monsters' arms are getting torn off. The effects were absolutely fucking horrible. But the second movie was much more accurate to the manga and the anime. Basically, it's about a guy. He ends up coming across some device. Turns out it's an alien parasite that turns into body armor, which Blue Beetle ripped off.
Okay.
And
right, it had the silver sphere thing. Was it in his head or his neck?
Forehead. In the forehead.
Yeah, I saw the movie.
Yeah, but the second movie, it starred David Hayter, who went on to voice Solid Snake for so many years for the Metal Gear Solid games. And I got to meet him quite a few years ago at Comic-Con. Really nice guy. And he was there promoting his movie Wolves with that werewolf movie with Jason Momoa. And David Hayter was I think he was either the director or he wrote the story for it. But he was there. I walked up. I knew David Hayter was going to be there. It was he was like the main person I wanted to meet. I was like, hey, you're probably not expecting this, so I whipped out my Guyver 2 DVD. It was like, holy shit! Friggin', and for a good half hour, we talked nothing but talked about that movie.
Oh, that's so
cool. And he was saying how much of a good time he had with it. He wishes that he could do another one. But that movie came out in 90, either 92 or 93. So pretty sure if you got into any movie rental store, you've seen it on the shelf.
Nobody's been to those. They're not real. We've made them up.
That's a myth.
I totally didn't work at one.
All right, someone do something entertaining. We have lost 75% of our audience.
Oh no!
Yep.
People keep busy.
That's about right. No, people just don't like us anymore. It's okay. Mike does. Thank you, Mike. We love you. Mike likes us.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike likes us long time. Are you getting fancy down there?
Oh, so fancy!
Yes, it is time for the fancy section of the show.
Oh, Zamonical. Zamonical has come out.
I had to bring out
Was it-
the other fancy giveaway for if I get
yes.
additional money. The fancy articulated octopus with the monocle and top hat.
That is awesome.
We like the
Very, very,
fancy.
very fancy. That's so cool!
I've got to get you to do something articulated like that, but to go for like the hand, wrist, forearm kind of thing.
Oh, mercy.
Like a
For
cybernetic
nefarious
exoskeleton.
Totally.
No, they used to sell a toy like that. And it would loop around a couple of fingers, and then when you made a fist, a couple of like spikes would come out.
Oh, that's sick. Like Wolverine type thing.
Kinda.
That's cool. That's fucking dope.
There you go. If you want to share real quick.
I don't know, is she naked?
What? No.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, that's a dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All I
That,
saw was 80s hair, I assume chick.
yeah. Yeah. That was from that movie
Guy
that I
or
just
two.
talked about. Mhm.
That's
I
cool.
remember watching that one.
Back when the Sci-Fi Channel used to show sci-fi.
Yep.
I miss that.
Yes.
The hell you say?
So it used to be so amazing.
Used to play sci-fi.
It would be sci-fi and old sci-fi movies, old sci-fi shows. It was amazing. And then on Saturday, you had Saturday anime.
Yep. And that's where I saw Iria, Akira, Vampire Hunter D, the original movie. Quite a few other movies on anime on there too. Can't remember them all.
I think I caught a bit of Armitage in one.
Oh,
And
yep,
then
saw
I
that
bought
one
all
on
the
there.
movies.
I think I may have seen part of Lily Cat on there, but
Oh, Tank Police.
oh yeah. Both original and New Dominion.
Yeah, Gordon, that's exactly right. Sci-fi instead of sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to change it because they stopped doing sci-fi. So it's like, well, it's not really what we do anymore.
FYI, my internet is taking a butt dive. So
Oh no!
I'm gonna share screen instead of showing my face. I think. Can I do that?
don't threaten us with a good time.
Hey.
Hit present.
Present. Share
Well,
screen.
that's if you want to literally just share your screen. If you wanted to switch where your camera is, you can do that too. But I mean,
Oh yeah.
you
How do
want
I
your
switch my
face.
camera? Because I don't want to just like hog the space.
You won't hog
go
the space.
You don't. But if you go into settings, you can change what camera it's going to look at.
Wait, are you trying to share your screen or share something that's on your desk in front of you?
I want to share my drawing tablet, my Cintiq, which is also a screen.
Then you
Okay.
can go. You can go and
Share
change your
screen.
camera.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
today?
present.
Okay.
And then select it as the screen that you want to share.
Okay. I did it. Oh no. Well, now I'm taking up a lot of space. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I appreciate
We love
guys.
you. You are.
I love you guys. I'm working on my character for DMD.
How'd you know my hairline?
Nice.
Oh my gosh, you do such cute shit.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, by the way, Raven, we're
Yeah.
not going to be doing 5e after this season. After we
5e.
wrap up in a few episodes, we're not going to be using Wizards of the Coast shit anymore.
Oh, I'm not familiar with anything else.
We're doing homebrew. So
Oh,
it'll
well,
be new
yeah,
for all
homebrew's
of us.
fine. Okay, cool.
Pathfinder, they're putting out their own OGL now.
Yay! Oh, because isn't Wizards of the Coast doing some shady shit?
Oh yeah, they
Well,
want to cut out
again,
anything that
yes.
that uses their shit.
Yeah, that's fucking horrid.
And anybody that currently uses their shit, if they were to move forward with their original planned OGL revision, anyone who has been using their stuff, they could just take it.
Oh, that's a homebrew. We're going to use that. Thanks. You get nothing, and
Yep.
you'll like it. No, Wizards. That's not it at all.
No, absolutely not.
That's not how it works, you sons of bitches.
I don't understand businesses deciding to shit on the people that made their stuff profitable.
Exactly.
Whether it's Disney / Lucasfilm or Wizards of the Coast,
Marvel,
or Amazon Prime with their shitty Lord of the Rings knockoff, or it's like they hate money.
They hate money and they hate having fun.
Well, I hate
that
them, so...
It makes no sense to me.
I saw this one video. It was these girls are like a bunch of crazy feminists, and this 15-year-old boy, he's obviously from a different country. He has like a really thick, it almost sounds like a Slavic accent, and he basically goes off on them. He's like, "Why am I sitting here talking to a bunch of stupid bitches?" And they freak out on him. They're like, "How dare you? You're just a kid." He's like, "Really? Really? I'm just a kid? What books have you read?" Excuse me. He goes, "You sound pretty stupid. You sound like you don't read. What books have you read?" And they start naming it. One girl goes, "Oh, the Games of Thrones series," and he goes, That's not the book. That's a series of books. What book have you read?" He goes, "Well, Game of Thrones." He goes, "Can you tell me a specific book?" And she cannot come up with a name for this specific book. She goes, "Well, what about you?" They're all called Game of Thrones. He's like, "No, they're not." And he started naming off all the titles. He's like, "Why am I stuck talking with these stupid bitches?"
I mean...
So
Look,
strange.
kind of valid.
Well, that killed it. Thanks a lot, Leek.
Thanks, Leek.
Yay! I'm good at this.
Oh no.
The joke is he's not.
I've gotten into the habit of saying that any time that I either mess up or do something successful. Like, I'm so good at this, and like it feels fun to say.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Failed successfully. Yay.
Successfully.
Very nice.
Let's see if this is better. There. Are you taking up less space now?
I think so, yeah, right? I just don't want to take up everyone's space.
No, you're good.
But I want to have something up here.
Everyone else is, like, not doing anything, so...
Okay.
Yeah,
They're not doing anything that they can show.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
just
true.
here to bullshit.
Shae, don't you have a camera
respect.
specifically for being able to show what you're doing?
If I want to go through and set it all up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had done that over to the side. My bad.
No, I have to get the tripod. I gotta set it up. I gotta get my phone on there. I gotta get.
No,
my
I meant
cam
the
going.
Kickstarter.
I would still have to set it all up. It crowds me.
I'm sorry, babe.
It be that way. It do.
So, Raven, what anime do you watch?
Oh, mercy. Oh, man.
Everything.
Oh, man. All
She
of
watches
it.
all the things.
All of it. I'm a huge, like, my entire sleeve is just anime shit.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do for a sleeve. If I'm gonna do anime
This is my
or
body. I got Blue Period. I got Hellgirl. I got Junji Ito, Chainsaw Man. Big.
I love that you can literally do this and have the eyes.
No, I didn't want that though.
It's so funny.
My tattoo artist, he was like, "Where do you want it?" I was like, "Oh, I want it on my wrist. I want it on like my wrist." And he was like, "This is some random guy in Alabama. I'd never gotten a tattoo from before." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'll put it on your arm." And I was like, "Awesome, thanks." And then he comes back.
That's not what I said.
No, yeah, and he comes back, and I was like, I want it kind of small. I want it to be where this band is, you know? Where this band is. This is before I had the band. This is the first tattoo I ever got on this arm. And I was like, yeah, I want it like, maybe like 3 inches, like small, you know, like nothing big, because I wanted to fill this arm. And this is obviously fucking massive, right? But I'm, you know, I'm like, he knows best, you know, so he brings
it looks good.
I'm happy
Wait,
with it.
hold up your arm just underneath your eyes to where the eyes show.
No, I don't want it to.
A little lower. Lower.
Away.
To where I can see your eyes and that eyes. The eyebrows are very similar.
They actually are, yeah.
Oh my god! No! Unintentional Tommy eyebrows. Perfect.
The next time
the tattoo was a
you're
premonition.
Like, I need to do eyebrows. You just be like,
yeah. Oh my god.
How do these look?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it.
That's it. That's the look of the summer. I'm here for it. Yeah, but no, he puts this tattoo on me. There's this stencil, and I'm like, damn, it's way bigger than I wanted, and it's in an awful spot. Like, I didn't like the placement at all. And I was like, can we move it? And this guy was annoyed, and he was like, ugh, sure. And then he made it just a little bit smaller, like, because it was originally supposed to be like this fucking big, so he made it a little bit smaller. We won't have them off by tomorrow. Yeah. I'll just go wipe them off after this. It's fine. But yeah, so I was like, oh man, it's too big. It's in a weird spot. I don't know if I like this. And then I was like, he was obviously like very unhappy. And I was like, oh no, okay, I'll just get it done. Whatever he thinks best. Whatever. It's fine.
Raven,
it's fine.
Stop accommodating people when it's your fucking body.
I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. But
look,
hey, $20 is $20.
Annoyed, who gives a shit? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
It's not on you for life.
So on my left shoulder, I have a tattoo of a butterfly and a swallow. It was a tribalized design I made myself, and I made it for my parents. And the tattoo artist, mind you, this is going to be my very first tattoo. Tattoo artist I went to, he was like, well, what if I do this design? I'm like, no, I want exactly what I drew on my fucking arm. He's like, well, I want to do this. And then I was like, this is something I made with my fucking heart. My parents are dead. Put this on my fucking arm.
damn.
Well, how about if I just find a new tattoo artist?
That's the response.
Yeah.
That's the move. This is what I want. Well, I want to do this. Cool. It sounds like we're not going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Sai.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
At that point, you just give him this look and be like, no, not happening.
That's
No.
amazing.
Negorino.
Oh, that's amazing.
No.
Then you find the other tattoo artist that'll do it and go, hi, how are you? With a happy face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Froggy. I got this. It's for you.
Adorable.
I need to send it to you.
I have other stuff to send to you as well.
He's a squish butt.
Yay!
Squish butt.
I was gonna say I can show some of the other stuff, but I think we're waiting until tomorrow for that. Some of the things to show to you.
Nice.
Exciting.
So Froggo, get this. I'm originally
Yes.
from Pennsylvania. We have tree frogs in Pennsylvania, but they're very fucking tiny, like no bigger than like a baby cricket.
Oh, yay, tree.
And they're cute little adorable things. I get here to fucking Texas, and one night I just happen to look out my kitchen window. I see this giant fucking blob on my window. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Go out there. It's a giant ass fucking tree frog.
That's awesome.
And I was just like, what the fuck? It's hot as hell here. How did tree frogs get here?
Dude, I used to have a tree frog that lived in my shower when I was in like middle school to high school. Like a good 2 or 3 years, this frog lived in my shower. And I gotta tell you, it because Arkansas, I'm from Arkansas, and it's so humid and just wet there. Everything, it's the armpit of America, I swear.
I know, I've been through there.
Oh, so you know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've had to stop off in Little Rock before. I know what it's like.
It's crazy.
I know
my
what this
hometown's
is.
in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, by the way, what's that fucking highway that goes through Arkansas? It's like nothing but fucking trees.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Although,
Yeah, and it's like nothing but fucking trucks out there.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking hate that highway.
Everyone's just trying to get out of there. No one wants to stick around. I don't blame them.
That fucking highway sucked.
Damn near.
Okay, I hate this less now, Krager. I just want you to know. I hate it less.
Yay!
Yay!
Not by a lot, but by like a little bit. Less.
Yay!
But oh yeah, back to tattoo. I only have 2 tattoos, so
What?
I'm long fucking overdue. On my right shoulder, I have the Arashikage clan tattoo from G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes' clan, and I paid a friend $36, and he actually did a good job, very good job. But I'm long overdue, so I want to get a tattoo underneath my forearm, and it's going to be like a stylized version of, like a cross between the Max Fleischer Superman emblem and the Man of Steel emblem.
Oh, cool.
I want to get that since those 2 are my favorite emblems. I want to get a Godzilla tattoo on my calf.
Oh yeah. Lizards.
On the other 4, actually, I'm thinking about on my back. I need to get a Guyver tattoo. I need a Guyver tattoo, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I can either put it on my back, and it'll just be the device that Sho Fukamachi finds, or Sean Barker, depending if you're going by the American movie or the anime. Or if I'm going to get like the entire Guyver character on my other calf.
Hell yeah, dude, get it.
I have my next tattoo that I want to get, I'm gonna have them basically take the colors of this and make it look like it's watercolor dripping down my arm.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
right here, I'm getting like on this top part of my arm, I'm getting a partially sketched, partially watercolor lion.
Oh.
And then right on the inside, I have, like, after my dad passed, we got, like, I was looking through his notebooks and stuff, and I didn't realize that my dad and I shared this trait as strongly as we do, but we both have this, like, habit of finding quotes that we really like and then writing them down or using them, like, frequently. And so he has an entire book of other people's quotes, but he wrote it all in his handwriting. So I'm getting, on the inside of my arm, I'm getting, in my dad's handwriting, write your successes in stone and your failures in sand.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I was like, I need that reminder frequently, and if it's in my dad's handwriting, it's gonna be like my dad saying it, and then I'm not gonna be able to be like, psh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's accurate. I should
There
do
you
that.
go. That's sick, dude. That's so cool.
But A, Shae be broke, so that's a problem. And B,
Expensive tattoos.
the guy that I want to do the tattoo, who I know would be really, really good at it, his books are currently closed.
Aww.
And he already, I like sent it to him. I was like, hey, what are your thoughts? Like, would you do this? And he was like, oh my gosh, I'd love to. Get on my books when they open again. I was like, when is that going to be?
How long away?
How long must I wait?
Man. Before I can get any new tattoos, I have to get this Chainsaw Man one finished. Like, on the interior here and on the side, these 2 parts were left, like, undone. So it's just, like, the line work. Because, like, that day, I double booked myself for a tattoo appointment and a root canal. So...
Ooh.
Don't do that.
Dude, I was shaking from the pain afterwards. On the drive home, like, once all the adrenaline left and everything, I was shaking like a chihuahua. I was embarrassed.
I have found, so I normally use Hush when I go and get tattoos because I don't want to feel like the massive bite. And I think the only time that I did really, like, not great is when I was getting the outline of my upper sleeve. Because so I didn't know about Hush then. It was I went from
Yeah, I'm not
Hush
sure.
I have no idea.
Hush is a lidocaine gel that was developed by tattoo artists that you put on your skin 2 hours beforehand. You wrap in saran wrap, and you let it soak in to your skin, and then right before your appointment, you go in and you rub it off.
Oh,
and
nice.
then they go in, and it takes the bite of the tattoo away. It like you could still it's still uncomfortable, but it that bite that like turns your stomach after a while, that goes away.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's super worth it.
So many tattoos done that way.
But yeah, sorry,
love
Shae.
it. But no, so I didn't know about Hush yet, so I wasn't using it, and I was sitting. They had booked me for the outlines, and the woman that booked me for 4 hours, and after it took him an hour to get the stencil correct and on me. And then after that, he was like, when is your appointment supposed to be over? And I like told him, and he was like, I have fucking told her, I don't know how many times, that it does not, like, you can't book me like this. It takes longer than that. And so then he had to go to his next appointment and reschedule them because he was like, I am not going to be able to get to you today. If I stop this tattoo, I will never get the stencil lined up the same. So I have to finish all the outlines today. There's no way. And so I sat for 6.5 hours. And this is my first tattoo, this cross, right? This is my second tattoo.
Nice.
So I go to sit down, and he's like, okay, so you've been tattooed before? And I was like, I did this one. And he was like, good fuck, how long did you sit for that? And I was like, 20 minutes. And he goes, and you decided sleeve? And I was like, I mean, half sleeve. And he was just like, okay.
This is multiple appointments, lady.
Dude, no, same though. Like, my first tattoo was this giant freaking snake piece. This whole thing. And this was...
Zoom in.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on.
It's a snake holding a Wacom Cintiq pen with spider lilies around it. And 3 spells. Me and my brothers.
Nice.
But this all took 6 hours. This was my first tattoo ever in my life. So I hear what you're saying, Shae. I hear what you're saying. The surprise is there.
Well, and the thing that was really funny is after, like, all said and done, this tattoo I sat for 36 hours total.
Mercy.
Because
that's insane.
Because there's a lot of detail to it, and this is actually the funny thing is my ex drew this, so like he's a really good artist, and he's super detail oriented, and there's a fuck ton of texture to the point that I literally like jokingly I was like, if you ever draw another thing that I get tattooed again, can you like lighten up on the fucking texture on the stone, because I had to feel every single one of those lines. And he literally deadpan looked at me and he was like, I'm not compromising my art for you. And I was like, that's fair, because I literally said something similar to him when we very first started dating. I was wearing heels and he's like, fucking really? And I went, I'm not compromising cute shoes for your fragile ego. And so then he just threw it back at me, and I was like, I can't even say anything. I was like, damn it. It took you fucking like over a decade to be able to chuck this back at me, but you know what? You did it. And,
let that go.
I can't even argue.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Shae, can you share this real quick? I promise this will be the last 2 things I share.
Uno momento,
You said
por
that
favor.
like 3 things ago.
He's such
No,
a
I didn't
liar.
say that. I never fucking said that. All right, so what do you think, Raven? That's from the anime.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let me move to the next one. Oh, really? Really? You're going to be stupid like that? Thank you.
Yes. That's how it works.
And then this one is from the live-action movie.
Ooh. I really like the live action one. The look of the live action one's sick.
Yeah, all right.
Are you getting it in color or black and white?
Oh, it's going to be in fucking color.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's not in color, I feel like
it translates way better with color.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just gonna be, you'd have to get a simplified version of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
then it wouldn't be the same.
And it wouldn't be as nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
Let me
I'm
go
just
back
trying to
and
decide
do my job. There we go.
decide if that's going to go on my back. You know what? Yeah, that one will go on my back. Well, no, I kind of want to look at it. It'll go on my forearm, underneath my right forearm.
There you go. That sounds solid. Sounds like a plan.
I need you to be nicer to me right now.
Line work's done.
Yay.
Now my brother, that fucking psycho, fucking one of my brothers, he got his first tattoo. So his first tattoo was 3 versions of the Punisher skull on his shoulder.
Nice.
It was the Jim Lee design, and then the common comic book design, and then the design from the movie Punisher Warzone. He had those done on his shoulder. But after he got that done, he got hooked.
Yeah.
As you
do. He says he's not going to get any more, but he ended up getting like a cool, like,
we all
on
say
his,
that. It's, you know, when you say that after you remember paying for the last one you got, and you're like, I'm done, and then you sit there for a second, and you're like, it's been a minute since I got some ink, and like it's like the whole women forgetting the pain of childbirth, so they will have more babies. It's the same idea. Like, you forget all of the like bullshit healing time and the pain and the cost until you sit down and you start getting another tattoo, and then you're like, damn it, I'm not gonna be able to lay down comfortably for a while. Like, showers are gonna suck for a little bit, and this shit is gonna cost me several $100s when all's said and done. You're like, fuck.
So he got a Darth Vader, like some type of designed Darth Vader helmet on his thigh, just like a little one. But then on his ribs, this was his next tattoo. On his ribs, he got "We the People" put on there. And then on the back of his fucking knee, he got the fucking Alamo with the Texas flag behind it and fucking everything.
So he'll never forget.
That's a lot. Well,
and I was
so
like,
people behind him will never forget. He'll forget. It's on the back of his knee. He's never gonna see it.
And I was like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? He was like, yeah, that one hurt like a bitch.
That sounds so painful. Like, getting tattoos near the elbow or near any joints.
Yes.
Dude, it's literally like rubbing your bone against a cheese grater.
This is why, instead of finishing this out, because when they got here, I was like, don't pass out, don't pass out, don't pass out. It was like, it hurts so much. That's why we're just going to make it look like watercolor has run down, because then we can, you know,
go
skip the part of the elbows and it won't look weird.
I got my whole elbow done with freaking this Naruto scene when Itachi like kills his whole clan. And dude, jeez. Oh my god, like, it was so bad.
So when
this is what I have so far.
Ooh,
yes,
that booty. That booty.
Yes,
booty.
Man.
This is. I cannot take any credit for any of the gorgeous body placement or anything. I literally traced over Krager's thing, but I am painting it.
Listen,
so it's fine.
It's how artists do. It'd be that way.
Yes. Well, and see, and I even copied his signatures, so after I finish this and then whatever I end up doing because look, bro, he did a lot in the background. Like, there's a lot in the background. Because it's an entire fucking city in the background, Krager. It's a whole fucking city, Krager. Anyway, he's got that in the background. So when I come to terms with the fact that I'm going to have to do something with that at some point, I was like, I'm gonna sign it, and it's gonna be my Gaslight signature, and then it'll be after, and then I'm gonna do Krager's signature. So it'll be Gaslight 2023 after Krager 2022.
So my first tattoo, the tribal one, that did not hurt at all until the tip. He got to the tip of the wing, which was going into my armpit. The tit of the wing.
Yeah, just the tit.
Just the tit. But
when they did the outline for me, there's like one line that goes. It was supposed to continue into the underarm area, and there's this one.
And
line.
then you told him, "Fuck no."
He waited till the very end, and he was trying to do a straight line, and if you look at it, there's a very small waver on it, and he was like, I'm gonna need you to hold still, and I was like, this is involuntary movement. And he was like, how do you feel about fading it? And I was like, that sounds exactly like we should do. We should fade it away so nobody knows that I can't handle this because I'm a crybaby.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Hi, Jason!
Why isn't the link pinned?
Because I suck.
Oh, okay.
That's all. It's just because I
Simple
suck.
math.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Posted it a while ago.
No side tonight's all substitute. XOXO.
Oh,
XO.
darn.
XOXO.
Whatever will I do?
Sai is
Hey,
in the
Jason,
chat
it's
talking about
okay.
his tramp stamp.
Oh, okay. What's
Love
it?
to
Size
see it.
tramp stamp is something that will be covered, I'm sure, one day.
Be covered up completely?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Sai mentioned that they got it when they were having kidney stones, so Percocet might have helped with the pain on that.
Oh man, nice.
is
Kidney
Percocet
stones
the
suck.
the decision making process as well? Because
Guess so.
just saying, like, were you just in so much pain from kidney stones that you weren't?
I went through my kidney stone without medication. That was a very bad idea.
Yeah, don't do that. No,
Me.
it's a terrible idea.
Well, in my defense, I was on the road when the kidney stone was going through my body, and then the pain didn't stop until after I got to the hospital. Like right as I pulled into the parking lot.
Man, that's messed up.
And that's before I knew it was a kidney stone too, so
You're just
The whole
in
time, Leek's like, I'm dying. I am dying.
yeah,
Death is
all right.
coming for
All right,
me.
so one night, this is how it went. I was working night shift, I was there with my buddy, and I'm taking care of a guest at the front desk. Then all of a sudden, it felt like someone like ran up and fucking jammed a knife like right into my right underneath the back of my ribs. I was like, oh, I buckled a little bit. I was like, okay, took care of the guest. All right, you have yourself a good night. Enjoy your stay. You know, did the whole the whole spiel. Went to the back, sat down, and my buddy was like, you okay? I was like, dude, it feels like someone just fucking stabbed me. He's like, oh man, that fucking sucks. You okay? Yeah. Let me go take a piss real quick. Fucking. I do what I do. I look down. I'm like, huh. I come back out. And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, yeah, I'm going to the hospital. There's blood in my urine, dude. He was like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, go. So I'm on Lackland Air Force Base. I go to Wilford Hall. No one is at the fucking desk
Oh.
for 15 fucking minutes, and I'm ringing the fucking thing. Finally, some airmen fucking walk in with their fucking lunch. I'm like, what? Isn't there supposed to be at least one fucking person manning the fucking desk? Oh, we're sorry, sir. We're sorry, sir.
Like, no,
all right, what seems to be
you're not.
what seems to be the problem? I give the description. They're like, all right. Then they ask, they're like, wait a minute, what insurance do you have? Do you have TRICARE? I'm like, no. And they're like, we can't take you unless you're going to pay full price. I was like, fuck that noise. They're like, you need an ambulance ride to a hospital? I was like, how much is that going to cost me? Probably around $3,000. Fuck no, I'll fucking drive.
I got it.
All right, so I pull out the gate and I head down an oncoming road. That's how much pain I'm in. I can't tell where the fuck I'm driving. So I go into oncoming traffic. Oh shit, fucking jump the fucking median, get on the other side. Fucking keep going. Lo and behold, turns out I went the absolute wrong fucking direction. Away from the hospital district. But I finally figured out where the fuck I was, so I flipped the bitch, jump on the fucking highway. I'm fucking speeding. I accidentally speed past a fucking exit for one hospital. Fucking yell fuck. And then I see another exit, immediately pull off. And right as I pull into the parking lot, the pain stops. Like, just dead stop. I was like, what the fuck? So, well, I get out of the car. I'm like, fuck yeah, I smoke a cigarette real quick. And then I finally go inside. I describe everything to the nurse. She gets me checked in. They do MRI or whatever, CT scan, whatever the fuck it is. And then they're like, okay, well, take me into another room. All right, we're going to need a urine sample. I get the urine sample. I hand it to them. They're like, all right, we're going to need draw blood. Right as they stick the needle in, doctor walks in, goes, don't worry about it. We don't need the blood sample. We don't even need the urinalysis. So, okay. So he pulls me into a separate office. He's like, so you had the kidney stone. I was like, oh.
I would explain that.
I was like, they're is that what that was? He was like, yeah. Then I started immediately freaking out, and I was like, oh fuck. He's like, yeah, it's sitting in your bladder right now. I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit. He's like, no, don't worry. The kidney stone is small enough that you're not going to feel it on the way out. I was like, oh, I already felt it going through my body. Are you sure about this, doc? He's like, yeah. He goes, I can prescribe some medication and all. I'm like, nah, I don't need any of that. I don't need any more money being tacked onto this bill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I fucking leave, get back to work, business as usual at work. And then I had to use the restroom, and I heard the tink in the urinal.
Oh, mercy.
I was like, oh, there it is.
Yay.
Yo, talk about a heart attack and a half.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Fucking airman. Who the fuck leaves? This is the ER. Who the fuck leaves the fucking desk without a fucking person?
Dude,
Airman
they've left
Schmeckatelli.
me. They've left me in the ER for hours. Like, oh, are you still here? And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? I'm like, yeah, hi. Hey, do you want to die? This is how you get murdered. I just want you to know this. This is how murder is
And
happening.
that just happened to me like 2 weeks ago. I went in for a blood pressure check, and nurse is just like, okay, I'm just gonna leave the machine running. I'll be right back. 35 minutes later, it's like, oh, I forgot about you. Like, clearly.
Oh, love it when they
my
tell
arm is falling
you.
asleep.
At least he was honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good.
Dude, I got admitted because I had gone into anaphylaxis during a standard procedure. And they legit forgot I was there. Like, they put me in the ER in a room. And then my nurse that was supposed to be taking care of me, like, left. And didn't tell anybody that I was there. And so I just sat there for hours. Unnecessarily. Until randomly somebody was like, where's your nurse? And I was like, how the fuck would I know? And she's like, has anyone come in to... And like, she like is looking around the room and she's like, has anyone come in to... Oh my gosh, your medication is sitting on the corner of the sink. And I was like, yeah, I wondered about that. It's been there for about an hour and a half. And she's like, I will be right back. I need to get some stuff so we can get you discharged because I don't know why you're still here. I'm like, cool, this is fun.
Dude.
Like, the whole time she's sitting there, she's like, this isn't how this is supposed to go. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened to your nurse. I'm really sorry about this. I was like, yeah, it's...
Was your nurse active duty?
Yeah, they both were.
That'll do it.
I wonder how bad that nurse got their ass chewed out.
I guarantee she didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't.
She did.
But God forbid, if you accidentally lose a fucking penny from some type of fund, you're getting a fucking Article 15 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
crazy.
see, the way that it works for the medical staff is they go, well, you know, we're really severely understaffed, so like...
Sounds like a personal problem. Take care of the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Man.
we're supposed to adapt.
Adapt and overcome!
And so one of my buddies was in a car accident on his way into work.
Ooh.
And he goes to sick call, or before sick call, just goes right into medical right away. And it's just like, hey, I was just in an accident. I need to go, I need to see the doc. And they're just like, well, you need to come back during sick call hours. To which point he's just like, I don't know if you understood what I just said, as he starts picking pieces of glass out of his scalp,
Jesus.
and just dropping it on the table in front of him. It's like, I really would like to see a doc. To which point that E3 is just like, could you not do that? It's like, could you get a doctor?
Yeah, if you get a doctor, I promise I'll stop fucking doing this.
I will headbutt you and put this glass into you if you don't get a doctor.
That would be my...
You ever seen the movie Return of the Living Dead Part 3?
Not recently.
Mercy, dude. Gotta love it. Gotta love our healthcare.
Well, that's the thing that worries me when people are like, oh, I want everyone to have healthcare, and I'm like, I do too, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say like we can't even manage it for all of our military effectively. So I am concerned with the ability. If you can't do it on that small of a scale, I'm concerned with your ability to do it on like a national level. I would like everyone to be able to just like walk in and get whatever they need. That would be fantastic. But also, I can't convince you to give me a hormone panel because I literally had my GP tell me that those aren't a thing and you can't do them, and I had to turn around and be like, you do realize that there are such things as, you know, trans service members. And you literally have to do a hormone panel for them. I was like, or, you know, women that are having trouble conceiving, or people that are menopausal. And he just looked at me and he's like, well, I can't just refer you to it. And I was like, it's a blood draw, dude. It's a lab. And he was like, it's more complicated than that. I'm like, it really fucking isn't. Like,
it's really not.
Can you continue to talk down to me like I don't understand things? By the way, have I explained to you that my partner is trans? Would you like to continue to talk down to me about how this isn't a possibility?
They are?
Just saying. I feel
I didn't know that.
Well, one thing I love is how people will try to use Canada. I'm like, first off, Canada's having a shitload of fucking issues with their healthcare system. Two, Canada has a much smaller population than the United fucking States.
I mean, like, I get what they're trying to say, but like also, the other thing is they'll talk about like the UK, right? And granted, I don't think it should cost somebody $500 or $5,000 fucking dollars to get like, an ambulance to take them somewhere after like an accident, because you know, bro, they were in an accident. Like,
Yeah.
You know, so. But when I was stationed in England, like, everyone's like, oh yeah, universal healthcare. I was like, hey, I knew people who needed like major surgeries who were on a wait list for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Because specialists are impossible to get in with. And like a bunch of those people were marrying service members to get TRICARE. So they could get things handled. And so it's like I don't feel like it's what you think it is. Like,
fuck.
It sounds
not
super like
streamlined.
luxurious, but it's.
I fucking knew it. I should have put in for fucking Lincoln Heath. Drove up to fucking Scotland. Get me a fucking wife.
Yeah, if you're
You want TRICARE?
Trying to get a wife, I mean, there's no guarantee that she won't leave you for her actual boyfriend after, but.
Woo-wee!
I don't care. I get to listen to a Scottish accent.
If you just want it like for a temporary solution, I mean,
Temp wife
could work. I love how Frog G has like dipped and just left the frog smiling at us.
Oh, he's just chilling there, yeah.
So great.
It's a happy frog. Yeah.
That's amazing.
They didn't want to just put the avatar back up there because, you know, we'll leave the happy frog.
Loving the happy frog.
Happy frog.
He's just vibing.
He's having a good time.
Frog is very happy.
Strive to be as chill as Happy Frog.
We all try to be like Happy Frog. Most of us do.
Yeah, the fancy avatar pick I have is the happy frog with his little top hat and monocle.
Hey.
So I think I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna hit it with a micron, and then I think I'll be happy with it.
Yes.
So
Because it'll look like a thing that I painted. Kinda.
Yeah, I'd also like to state last night, finishing the polishing up of the boards that I'm gonna offer. The random orbital sander I've had for over a decade now decided that it wanted to be in more than one piece.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
The artboards all made it out unscathed, so we're good there.
Jeez.
hey, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. It gave me an excuse to get a new one, but yeah, now I have a monetary value I need to hit to replace that.
Hey,
Oh, get it.
I'm with you there. Like I said, the military fucked up my paycheck. So I'm currently down $400 from what I should have right now.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck.
And I don't have a whole lot to sell, so I have a feeling it's not gonna be made up this Saturday. We're gonna try. We're gonna try our damnedest, but I'm a realist.
And I've got 3 different lights, 3 different blanks or boards. So cool. One of which actually, I think I need to post that picture. I haven't done that yet. No one's seen it yet.
Ooh,
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that. I'm gonna go grab
Have
that.
I not seen it?
Correct. I'm gonna go grab it.
Ooh.
That's insanity. I've seen like everything Frog Dude's made.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute and go grab it.
Do it.
I'm gonna finish up this piece and then I gotta skedaddle. It's back day at the gym today, baby.
Look at you.
I be trying.
I haven't done shit. But
Who's on in the morning?
Nobody.
You don't have a morning slot?
Nope.
If I'd known that,
Nobody
I would have
signed
picked
up.
the morning.
So it would just be you?
Yeah, I could sell like 50 pieces. No competition.
Yeah, but then you'd also have to, help the people actually woke up.
They'll wake up.
I mean, for you, they will.
Of course they will. It's me.
But yeah, no, this auction didn't get a whole lot of play.
I don't know.
It's coming off of the 4th of July, big holidays.
Honestly, what it is that everyone is just kind of like, it's been weird on YouTube lately. Everyone's kind of in their own world,
Bubbles.
and it's just been hard getting engagement. So.
Oh yeah, the algorithms are changing a lot right now. On all
Yeah.
platforms. You guys see that new social media that just dropped? What is it? Threads?
I know.
Oh, it just dropped. It's basically like
Oh yeah, Facebook's new Twitter.
Facebook's Twitter. Yeah.
Ew. No.
So,
Facebook, you already fucked up. You did Meta. Just leave it alone.
Well, I mean,
So-
they have beef. Twitter and Facebook have like actual beef with each other. So the fact that they wouldn't drop this is kind of hilarious. Moving with Shae, so you can motivate. Absolutely, let's go, baby.
Silver says, "Oh, I thought that it was because nobody was going to be awake. Nobody is awake for them anyway, so it wasn't like a big deal. But no, I literally didn't have people sign up.
Everybody wants that 4 to 7 slot.
Yep.
I wish I had more time to do
Well,
more.
the next one will be in October, and that's my birthday month. So
Hey, let's go.
so you can join for that one.
All right, I'll be there.
Okay. I don't have paper towel because I'm dumb and didn't grab any. And it's
Oh my God,
creating
I'm
so many
dumb.
issues. It's problematic when you're working with gouache to not have paper towel.
You gotta have it. It's a must.
I just, it's out there and I'm in here and this thing's far. Sai keeps popping in to bring up chats and then leaving. Stop leaving with them up, you bitch!
Stop teasing.
No.
All right, I'm done. This is it. This is the finished piece. Slap a background on.
It's so cute.
Thank you.
It's good.
This is her pre-apocalypse. She's not yet corrupted, but soon.
Oh. Very nice. I
All
like
right.
it.
That's it. I'm done.
Enjoy back day, sis.
I shall. I'll do a couple of reps in your honor.
Thanks, because I'm not going to do them.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Do your thing. Kick ass with that
Yeah.
painting.
I will try. I'll send you a pic when it's done.
Please do it. All right. Good chilling with you guys. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
See you later.
Takume says, how does the auction work? I've never seen one, usually due to production constraints. So the way that they go is we have our artists for each block, and we do round robin style. Everybody gets to go 3 times, and they set their prices. People bid in the chat. We go over, like, if you're interested in bidding, watch in the very beginning. It will show the auction rules for bidders, so you guys know what you need to do. But yeah, if you end up being the highest bid, then you pay the artist. You can't bid again until you're done, until you have confirmed payment. And if you joke bid, you get a warning. It will end in a channel ban for the day. If you are a repeat offender, it will end in a channel ban period. And for the artists, if you don't fulfill shit that you sold, that is a permaban from Red Valkyrie. And we've had it happen. That's why I say it.
Oof. Why would you not deliver those?
It's only happened once. We had one person who sold and then didn't want to deliver, and then after going on Twitter and having a bunch of backlash, like a lot of backlash, tried to take it back and be like, it's fine, I'll just deliver it now. And I was like, yeah, your ban is already there. Like it's too late. Like you can't
unfuck yourself.
Yeah, you can't. There are certain things that we hold steadfast to, and that's one of them. Like I can't let you back on. That was literally a rule. There's a reason it was a rule.
Cross the line, bro.
It was a rule I never thought I'd have to enforce, but you know, hey.
Yeah, it is still a rule.
I'd love to prove you're wrong.
All right, so the board that you haven't seen is this nice purple one.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's purple.
Yeah. So, yeah, purple and dark wood.
Magic is going to happen.
There's 2 fish in that one that are dark glow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and then there's the glow layer in the purple as well. So this does glow pretty nice, which this camera doesn't really show because, well, I'm cheap when it comes to cameras because apparently I never thought I'd hop on camera, which is fine.
Yeah.
Then the one that you've seen before, the standard river style, which is very, very popular.
That's pretty.
With its glowing fishies.
Glowing fishies.
Fish tank.
And yeah, there's another fish. And the yep, and the pirate's treasure one. So yay!
Pretty cool, man.
Cool.
And let's see if we can get that to glow right.
Yo ho ho.
Yeah, it's not really showing well. Anyway, yeah. So I will work tonight on getting the cameras for,
for
hopefully improving quality.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's pretty dope.
Giggity.
And then the horse tornado nightlight and the fishbowl nightlight and the thing from the deep nightlight, because nothing says go to sleep and have nice dreams. Quite like
horrifying things that keep.
I
you awake
mean,
at night. It's fine.
Yeah,
cool.
it's fine. It's fine. You're not in the
So
sub.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Totally not gonna destroy me.
No,
No.
because you're not in the
Not at
sub.
all.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's not gonna show up in my dreams. By the way, I had a really weird dream last night that dealt with my dog, but it was weird. The dog looked like my childhood dog. Had the personality of the dog that I lost at the beginning of this year, and had the name of my dog that was in between those two. And I don't know why. It was very bizarre. I think I just
You miss your
having
doggies.
dogs. I miss having dogs. I really do. My dogs are amazing, and I'm so sad I don't have them anymore.
I have to wait for my cat to die before I can buy another animal.
I have to wait for me to not have a downstairs roommate.
My cat tries to kill everything.
So your cat's a
She-
cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a
Cat
cat.
does
I mean,
cat things, and that doesn't work for non-cats. So this is where we are. I still have to do the background. But hold on.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
It's based on Krager's. I still have to do the background. I still have to do the lines.
So good.
booty.
So this is what happens when you have friends who are like, "You will paint, damn it. Just trace my art, and then you can just sell it." And so, yeah, thank you, Krager. I appreciate you. Very sweet. I like the butt cheeks. The butt cheeks are nice. Krager drew them really well. It's very shapely. I'm really debating this background because there's so many, and like he did it really sketchy, so I could just totally do it super sketchy, but it needs it. I need to do something.
What does Spider-Gwen's spider emblem look like?
Spider.
Or does she even have one?
She has one.
It's on the back.
It's like front mainly, but kind of back. It's weird. You have to look it up. It's a weird one.
All that there is in the front is like the.
It's like a triangle, like the
It
bottom
goes
half.
like
I
this
think.
and then down, and then
Is
on the
it?
back and then on the back is where it like comes up, down, and then back up and down.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like she doesn't have. It's not like Spider-Man. There's not like
No.
that is a spider. It's like these are angles.
Yeah, it's very angular.
She just has a lot of cut-ins.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Much
Um,
Much angles.
I was going to say you could have that in the background.
No, there's not. No. I'll do his background. I'm just trying to figure out like how. It'll be fine.
Well, you could do it like it's out of focus. So you don't have to be too strenuous on the detail.
The background that he has is already sketchy. It's fine. I'm just gonna do this. I just need to bring it back down and kind of lock it in.
Since Gordon Goodbrother asked, yes, the horse tornado nightlight. Lady Frog refers to it as a carousel, but I mean, come on.
Can you share it with me in the DM? So I know exactly what you're looking at.
It's a horse tornado, clearly.
The horse tornado?
What Krager sent you.
Krager didn't send me anything.
You'll see it in a second when I finish.
He didn't send it to me.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Yeah.
Terrible.
What's going on here?
No, he sent it to me because he likes me.
That's okay. That's fair.
I thought he liked me. Son of a mother, let's go.
Damn it!
Damn it, Janet.
Pencils don't like me.
Well, I understand.
Okay, we're just gonna. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Calm down. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
This is fine.
Shae, why didn't you tell me to go through this box?
Because I thought that you really should. It's been a while. It's
Yeah,
about
but you
time.
Tell me. You tell me.
Jason, we've talked about this.
Tell me through it. Now I'm all mixed up.
I mean, that's nothing new. Oh, Shae, is it me or is it weird seeing Honor Guard with beards?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with that. So the other, literally at the change of command, there was somebody who was partially, like, they were like mid-transition. And they had their hair down and curly, but it was longer. And I kept looking at them and I was like, the only problem that I have with this is that if this were me and I had my hair exactly the same as this person has theirs, I would be told I had to pull it back. So I don't understand how the waiver is letting you live in this in-between land. Like, I get the not fully in one or the other, but if your hair is long, it has to be pulled back. So I don't know how they're skating that part of it. So that was interesting to see today. So I was like,
It's not like it has to be put in a fucking bun anymore.
No, I was like, you just have to pull it back. So it shouldn't be like a huge deal, but at the same time, I'm like, well, how does anybody correct any of this anymore?
I'd probably be that one NCO getting fucking reprimanded because I told them pull their fucking hair back.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I just don't care enough to... This isn't my fight.
Oh, yeah, so I found out I still have some old habits that haven't died yet. Friggin' when they yell to 10 HUD, I snap to attention.
Seriously?
It's reflex action at that point, yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Maybe I'm just not a very good airman.
But I didn't. After I realized what I did, I just fucking stayed, and I was like, well, I'm already here.
Like, I feel like I probably won't do that. And I think it's just because I'm like...
You don't give a fuck?
I'm like over it. I'm ready to retire. I'm so ready for retirement. I'm just like, come on! So we're getting so close. Just let me go. Let me go. You don't need me. There's so many other just bright-eyed, bushy-tailed little airmen that you can get to do your bidding. But also,
one thing,
I want my retirement. So don't.
One thing I do.
That
One thing I do voluntarily is that I stand at attention during the anthem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't wait to just put my hand over my heart.
Yeah, so it's fucking weird because Lackland is now joint based with fucking Fort Sam and Randolph. So our command structure, it's kind of a little fuckered up. So pretty much most of the command structure in our squadron is all Air Force, but the colonel who oversees our squadron, the entire squadron, not the lieutenant colonel, but the Fulberg colonel, is fucking Army.
Yeah.
So it gets a little fucking weird, but because he's the God damn it, what's the next one up from squadron? Wing? No. Yeah, since he's the group commander, fucking the first song that we had to do was the fucking Army anthem. I was like, but we're on a fucking Air Force base, motherfucker.
I know that Army song almost better than the fucking Air Force song at this point, but it's been my whole career.
But they were nice enough to give out pamphlets that had the lyrics for the Army song.
That's messed
You had
up.
to
They
sing
can't
it?
read.
No. It's for the rest of everyone else that's in the Air Force.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Geared towards the Air Force.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Blake, what would you do if you had a time machine? I'd go back and slap the fucking shit out of myself.
Right?
Just shut the fuck up and do what you're told. Okay.
So, okay, I've got Eric asking how many more years do I have, and I have Sakomi saying, if you don't mind my asking, how many tours have you done with the Air Force? So it depends on what you consider a tour. I've never deployed, because I'm Air Force. So it's really easy to not deploy in the Air Force.
Air Force admin.
No, I'm not admin. But, I've been in, I just passed 17 years in April, so I've got 3 left. Just under 3. I'm very ready to finish.
I will laugh if they surprise you with, oh, here's your roof.
Yeah, so I didn't get picked up this year. There's a slight chance that I can get picked up next year. It's pretty slight.
But that means you have to stay in longer.
Only if I choose to sew on.
That's true.
If I don't choose to sew on, I don't have to.
That's true.
So we'll see.
Well, would the pay be worth it?
It's a little it's a nicer retirement, but I'd have to do an extra like year and a half. So is an extra year
that's
and a
not
half
that bad.
worth? When I've been counting down since 16, I started counting down when I had 12 years in, and then I started counting down when I had 8 years in, and then again at 12.
Why the fuck did you start counting down that fucking far out?
Because I was gonna separate. I wasn't gonna retire. I was gonna separate. I was ready. I was done. I've had a really tumultuous career. So it has not been nice. So yeah, I was ready to be done, and then the specific people got to me at just the right times for me to conveniently forget what it was like, and yeah. So they got me to stay when I really otherwise didn't want to, and I have regretted it pretty much. So it's how it goes. It's how it goes sometimes, you know. But I mean, it's not. I'm not trying to say that it's bad. I have not had a great experience, so it would be really nice to not continue this for longer than necessary. It'd be fantastic to just be done.
Well, guess you'll weigh your options when that time comes, if it comes, right?
Yeah, I'm betting that they're not going to offer me master, and then when they don't, then it'll be really simple because I'm not an indefinite enlistee. So for people who don't know, the Air Force did this really interestingly shady thing where they started indefinite reenlistments. So now if you were to reenlist, you don't have an end date.
Oh, that's fucked.
That's a no for me. I mean,
yeah,
the
and
zone
it really takes away
important.
all of your control. So I reenlisted right before that was a thing, and then I haven't extended on this tour yet. So I can extend and still avoid it. So that's the goal. The goal is to just see if they're going to give me master, and then if they do, I will extend for the commitment. If I decide to sew it on, I'll extend for the commitment of 3 years that you have to have in order to pin on. But not 1 day more. So they will get exactly what the AFI says I have to do, and that's it. And I won't feel bad about it. I've given them a lot. They've taken a lot from me.
So they no longer. No, you're talking about for re-enlistment, not for, just general recruiting.
No, re-enlistment.
That's fun.
I don't know when they implement it, but I know that regardless of what time frame they decide to implement the indefinite, I'm at 17 years, so I would have hit it. No matter what. Like, if I re-enlist, they will not have an end of a DOS for me. So yeah. And that's the thing, is the military. I don't know how I ended up in the military for this long. I don't know how I made it. I really don't. I'm not military minded. This is not where I belong at all. But shit happens.
Well, it lasted longer than some of my supervisors. My supervisors, they're like 2-3 years away from retirement, and they just said, fuck it.
Yep. I had a friend who was separated 18 and a half years. He got a better offer out, and with all of the bullshit that was going on in the military, he was like, it's just not worth it. So he just seized the opportunity, and he did. And I asked him after, I was like, do you regret it? And he goes, best decision I ever made. I was like, seriously, you were 18 and a half, you had a year and a half left. And he was like, nope, would do it all over again. So but yeah, the thing is, for a lot of people, the military is a phenomenal option. Just for me, I'm not that mindset well enough for me to succeed. Like, I don't play ball, I guess, very well.
So what I'm hearing is you like to think, and that doesn't really coincide well.
I like to challenge people a lot, and a lot of people are not happy with that. So, it's been a bit of an uphill battle. Like, I've literally sat in rooms with generals and told them, like, I'm sorry that you feel that you're doing all that you can for your force, but if you want to know why you're running into these problems, it's because you suck at this. And people were like, oh, you can't say that to them. I was like, and yet here I am
saying it because the truth is a thing.
I was like, some people need to hear it. And they were like, well, how, like, you think they're really going to listen to you? And I'm like, no, I don't. But if I'm one of the 20 voices that tell them the same thing, eventually it might sink in.
A good officer would take that fucking criticism and probably ask you to elaborate, but unfortunately, there's not that many good officers out there.
I've broke it down Barney style for a couple of them, and I was like, you talk about how you're going to do this, and then you turn around and you do this, and you wonder why it backfires like it does. And I was like, you're going against the thing that you're saying that you're trying to do. They're like trying to be people-centric, and then they put out a like, we had a stand-down day, and literally they said in the stand-down day, like, the whole point was for you guys to meet as people, like, meet as human beings. and have the tough conversations that needed to happen about mental health and depression and suicide and stuff like that, and like get to know how your people are doing and who is struggling and why, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And like the point was to just be human beings and connect. And they were like, we don't want you to do death by PowerPoint, we don't want you to do any of that kind of shit, we want you to just like have real connections. And so I sat in a meeting where a 2-star was like, they were going over, okay, what are we gonna do for these stand down days, like, do you want to give us a rundown of what you're doing? And he was like, oh yeah, so we've got these PowerPoint slides and we've got this and that. And I sat there and I was like, it's exactly what it's not supposed to be. Are you fucking serious right now? And so my supervisor did the whole, if you don't raise your hand and say something, like, because I was invited and I was sat at this table, and he was like, you're here for a reason. If you don't say something, then I will raise your hand for you. And I was like, oh, we're doing that. Well, that sucks. So I was like, okay. So I raised my hand, and they were like, oh yeah, Sergeant Tonks, what do you have? And I was like, with all due respect, sir, this is exactly the problem. And he was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, yep. And I was like, what you're proposing is why your military members feel like you don't care.
And let me explain it. A, B, C, yeah, all these things. This is why.
I was like, this is what makes us feel like you don't care about us. And he was like, well, we're doing it from a place of caring. And I was like, so what does briefing me on like, hey, don't kill yourself, like, what does that do really for the person?
Right.
I was like, you're just using talking points. You're saying the same thing that everybody says. Like, yeah, correct. These things are bad. Don't do them. And everyone zones out and nobody pays attention. And everyone's like, yeah, you don't really care. You're saying it to cover your ass, not because you actually give a shit. And then, you know, things go business as usual, and then you end up losing people, and then you wonder what happened. Like, this is how this happens. I'm giving you the inside scoop. This is how you lose your people. And he was like, it got super quiet because everyone was really uncomfortable with the fact that I just challenged a 2-star. And then randomly I get from a master sergeant that I've never talked to before. She sat there and I could tell that she was like, yep. And then I was like, she's never going to say anything. And all of a sudden she goes, I agree with her. And I was like, oh, my hero, thank you.
I have confirmation from a higher enlisted.
I was like, I thought I was going to have to sit here and be like, so that's this humble airman's opinion on why things don't work, and, you know, take it or leave it, it's cool. And she was like, honestly, I think that she put it pretty well. And she's like, to be perfectly honest, this is bullshit. And I was like, you are my favorite person.
And then followed with, and to piggyback on that.
Oh, that was somebody else. Somebody else was like, well, I'd like to piggyback. And I was like, no. Don't you back of the piggies over here?
Every time.
It's always something. You know what, really, just to piggyback off of that sentiment.
So, all right. Back in 2007, 2008, at Nellis, we're all pulled into the base theater, and they're doing one of those SARC trainings. I guess it's Sapper now.
No, SARC is the coordinator, Sapper is the program.
Either way, they hired a motivational speaker type person. This person was hired from the outside.
Yeah.
And they're all talking to us, and you know, he's talking about the whole drink, don't have sex if you're drinking and all that. And my buddy, bless his heart, he raises his hand.
Oh no.
Not so much.
Put your hand down, buddy.
Not so much bless his heart. It was like, oh, we're going to see some shit now. He goes,
why? Who let you talk?
You're gonna get a talking to after this. Why did you do this?
Who told you could speak today?
Whoever said that was wrong.
Apparently, the motivational speaker who decided I'm taking questions now.
No.
It's like you just did the wrong fucking thing.
That's when you look at your buddy and you go, that's not for you.
No. This was I want to see this. Where's the popcorn?
Oh,
That's an interesting question, not you.
But he had some very valid points. He goes, all right. He brought up the point. What if you're both drunk?
then it's whoever gets to the Sark first.
Well, the guy
It
didn't
literally
say that.
is.
Yeah, but
Of course
he
he
say
didn't,
that.
because nobody wants to say the real answer. The answer is it's whoever the fuck goes and reports it as that first. That's who gets the help.
So the guy was all like, well, here's what me and my wife do. We have sex before we go out and all that. And
I don't want to know your sex life, bro.
well,
You just call him out and be like, no, we know better. That doesn't happen.
So my buddy raises his hand again.
Sex.
My buddy raises his hand again. He gets called on. He stands up and goes, sir, I'm just going to flat out say, what kind of sex life do you have where, in case you're going to get drunk later, which is highly unlikely if you both get drunk, that you're going to be in your right minds and not have sex. Who has sex before a party and then goes out to drink to avoid having sex while drunk?
See, so I've had to give these briefs before, and I had an airman who asked that question, a little E2. My answer was literally, so I'm going to teach you something that you should have learned as a young child. Everything that you do is a risk. Mm-hmm. You are the one that decides if that risk is worth it or not. And they were like, okay. And I was like, so you go out, you meet a chick, things are cool, getting hot and heavy. You decide, hey, I want to take her back home, but you've both been drinking. And I was like, you're the one that gets to choose. Are you going to take the risk, have sex with her, and then find out later that she did not feel that she was able to consent and that she felt that you were predatory? And they were like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, so every time you hook up with somebody, this should be going through your head. What situations could potentially go wrong? What is the actual situation? Are both of us able to consent? Is one of us likely to think that I might be coercing them into something like this? And then go, how about do you want to sleep with them?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll those dice? Because you can.
I get that point. But
don't be sad if it doesn't work.
The point that this guy was trying to make was not working, though. That was the thing. He's like, because he was like, oh, well, me and my wife have sex before. It's like,
you don't have sex with anybody.
It's like, who the fuck plans that shit? Oh, so we get out of our system before we go out and start drinking. It's like, no, because when you go out and start drinking, that's when random shit happens. That's not how that works.
Well, and that's the dumb thing is like, dude, the actual answer is understand the liability that happens every time you drink and decide to hook up with somebody. There's always a liability. Understand that it's a liability and then decide if it's one that you're willing to take. That's all that it is.
Exactly.
And you know what? There's plenty of times where that liability is, yeah, I think it's fine. And then you go and you pray and then it, you're done. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the thing that kills me is I'm like, I don't understand why so many of you act like you don't have a say in this. Like, you're the one that controls who you hook up with.
Yeah.
And I'm like SnarkCon. I don't believe in hookup culture. Like, I fundamentally do not believe or agree with it. But you do you, because I'm not your mom.
I tried it once. Wasn't my thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it.
It's just weird to me. Like, you're just gonna randomly hook up with somebody and then like that what and that's it. You're gonna be like high five on the way out. Like, I don't understand.
High five.
Like, hey, good show. And like then you're done. It's just weird. It's just really weird to me. But like I said, everybody's got their own thing and you do whatever you're happy with. I'm tired of people acting like the consequences of sleeping with somebody are a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, by now it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone.
I feel like there's so many consequences you should know that these things can happen. And you should plan for it. And I don't, like, how are you still shocked? It's 2023. How are you still surprised?
Yeah, but needless to say, after embarrassing that guy on stage, my buddy got talked to.
Why? They are fair questions. I've had to stand up and vet those same kinds of questions. I've had people that have asked, like, oh, so you really think that, like, you're up here and you're saying that, like, men can be victims too, but, like, everything that you're talking about isn't showing that men can be victims. And I'm like, they can be. And I was like, now, granted, there's not a lot of research done, and I think that that's a failing of the system, but yeah, they can be.
I mean,
And like, and people literally are like, who do these briefings are given talking points, and if it's off the talking points, they don't know what to do, and it just kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just use your brain for 5 seconds. Like, what would the logical answer be?
That could be a problem.
And to go into the research thing, most men who are victimized aren't going to report it.
Right. There's a lot that goes into it, and they act like, oh, well, because we don't have solid numbers, it doesn't happen. I was like, that's not how that works. Like,
we had a commander a few years ago during one of these. He stood up and explained. He was like, "Yeah, I was SA'd by my commanding officer. You know, he didn't give any details about the commanding officer, but he was like, it was a male-on-male assault."
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, like, I know probably as many males as I know females. So that have had an essay. So I'm the wrong person if you're trying to tell me that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the one to talk to. Go find somebody else.
Yep.
I'm the one that's gonna come at you with, proof. But yeah, I don't know. I hate all of these things. And then, like, I was at my change of command today, and my former commander, who knows that I do, like, a lot of the talking about sensitive stuff and all that, because I'm an open book. I tell people whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. I don't see a point in not discussing it, because I feel like that's why we have such a weird culture around it, is because people don't talk about it. So I tend to talk about it a lot more than other people do. And so she randomly finds me and she's like, oh, here's a master sergeant you need to talk to who's doing a new program. It's right up your alley. And I was like, yeah, I know I talk about this stuff, but you know that it's not like pleasant. It's not like I'm like, ooh, let me just tell you about all of this, like, horrible shit that I've been through, or, like, things that I know. I just talk about it because other people won't.
Speaking of funny briefings, so this happened, I think, last year. We were having one of those briefings where, the whole, don't be racist briefing, right?
Well, those are fun. I like those.
And gentleman on stage, and he was giving his briefing, and some person raised their hand, and let's just say the person was an ethnicity other than white. He's like, well, what if I say this to a white coworker or something like that? And the guy flat out goes, that's still fucking racist.
I love that shit. Bro, racism there's not a race immune to racism.
Clear.
No.
The clear race.
They're
immune.
racist against.
You can see
they're
right
racist
through it.
against opaques.
You can see right through it.
As a member of the clear race.
You are not clear. You cannot see your organs.
I'm clear Hispanic. I am a Hispanic guy who burns to a fucking crisp when just outside in the sun for 5 minutes.
I love this. I'm probably adding myself here, but I'm married, poly, and on FetLife, and find hookup culture to be 50 Shades of disgusting cringe. People are a dangerous crap. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Dangerous crap shoot. And yeah, this is another good point. If you're in the service, it's a whole different level of fucked up. Which is what I got to tell these little airmen. I was like, look, if you wanna do hookup culture, that's on you. And I was like, also keep in mind, you have the UCMJ, which is a very much stricter, harsher punishment.
Yeah.
And they were like I watched this airman because he was like, maybe it'd be worth it, maybe it'd be worth it. And I said that, and he was like, not worth it. And I went, there you go. Now you understand.
It's funny when you also remind them, oh, by the way, cheating on your spouse is also illegal according to the UCMJ. So don't do that. If your spouse cheats on you, that's one thing. But if you do that to your spouse, you might get in trouble for that.
And here's the thing, though. I know somebody who not only had an unprofessional relationship with
Shown way too much background.
Somebody who was way too many ranks above them, right? Mm-hmm. So super bad, unprofessional, whatever. Got pregnant with their baby, and they still can't prove adultery. And it's not that they can't prove it; it's that they won't take the time to. It's not worth it. It's not worth the funds. So, yes.
Horse tornado.
Oh, look at that!
Look at it.
Wait, is that wifey's legs that we just saw?
No.
Oh,
no, I'm denying that the entire time.
Was it a frog?
Did
you see frog legs?
I did.
No one was seen in the background at all. That didn't happen.
I saw froggy legs.
Frog.
They were very cute.
Froggy.
That's cool, man.
That is awesome.
Keep it in your flight suits.
Should have bigoted him.
So this is my proof that yes, we got the rotating base.
Yeah. Heaven forbid you run a channel.
I'm trying to fucking paint, so I have something
I don't care.
sell.
You're running a channel. You're live.
I'm broke.
You're hosting.
I need money, Jason.
Frog is premiering his works to sell tomorrow.
And look, I'm being a good person and showing it because I love
You're
Frog.
amazing, Shae.
But I'm also gonna grunt about it because I'm trying to paint.
It looks cool.
All right, Frog.
I like that. That's nice.
Frog,
yes.
Yes. You need to make another one, except have it spattered in blood and meat, and there you go. You have some Silent Hill merch.
Right?
I could do that. I could easily do that.
Frog's like, that's simple.
That's super duper.
That's easy. I just need to go buy a pack of bacon.
Frog got muted.
Frog muted himself? Yeah,
Why
Frog
is
muted
Frog-
himself.
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay.
In Frognedo.
I like it. That's really cool, man. Nice job.
That is very neat.
Well, thank you.
Right back.
And good job, Shae.
Thank you. It was
If
really
you don't want it to
difficult,
move,
Jason.
there's a switch. They'll just let it do that instead,
Nice.
or off.
Look at this. Oh, it's blood.
All right. We're getting there with these buildings. It's just very slow.
It's a lot of buildings.
It is so many. Krieger, drew every building.
Well, he is a professional comic book artist.
Yeah, I'm noticing. Not really. I've known forever because he is the shit. But yeah, this is a lot more than what Shae would normally do. So hey, if anyone decides to buy this, I'm just saying you're getting some primo quality gear here.
You can help Shae get her next tattoo.
Oh my gosh, yes, please. Please, people buy this. Right now, it would actually be, you are helping Shae, keep her lights on. But, the tattoo, too.
also more cosplay stuff because it's a budgeted item. So
It
buy
is.
Shae stuff.
Please, Shae's cosplay budgets are getting more and more expensive. Like, just to do, like, the bare minimum. Inflation is real, yo. And also, it's just expensive as hell. Like, I just need Frog G to be my head man. He's over here like, hey, here's everything that Shae needs money for. I should totally support her. Like, yes, what Frog said. Those things.
Buy all the
sorry,
things.
microphone.
Send the DMs.
Yes.
Yes.
So, just to give the update. Hold up. Where am I? I'm right here. There you
Right
go.
there.
AAT.
I'm getting the update of
Oh,
doing
nice.
the buildings.
That's really nice. I like that.
Oh, nice job. Looking good.
Thank you. Yes, Snarkzicon.
Bidding starts tomorrow.
Buy Shae stuff and also help Rainy repair Fort Pebbles. So I'm now my time slot. I think I just ended up swapping. Somebody else had a conflict and was like, "Is there any chance that I could move to the other time slot?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll just move. It's just easier."
What's the other
Mega.
time slot?
Cause she was originally gonna be 9 to whenever, now she's gonna be 4 to 7. Cause I was 4 to 7, now I'm gonna be 9 to whenever.
How many people are in that one?
They're both full. Why do you want 9 to whenever?
No. They're both full.
If you want 9 to whenever, I'll move that.
No. I was just asking because if there was like 3 people on it, I
No, they're both full.
And hopefully the audience will be full and
That
lots
would
of
be
bids
nice.
will happen.
This is true.
And have these nightlights because someone really wanted nightlights and was disappointed we didn't have any last time. And I corrected that.
Abundantly so.
Yes.
And now all there are nightlights, damn it!
You want nightlights?
Here's
got
nightlights
nightlights.
for you!
I'll go get some nightlights. You filthy animal. How did you get there?
I walked, Jason. That's how.
Rude. Stupid comics. Just. Okay. It works.
Oh man. Well, hey, I have one thing I can sell tomorrow.
Yay.
I'm gonna probably whip out the stuff that I have tried to sell multiple times at auctions that has gone nowhere. Like, that's probably gonna be what ends up happening tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I think once I finish this, I'm probably going to end stream. Which is still, a ways away, because there's a lot of buildings in the background of this thing.
The buildings suck.
It's hard. And, I'm trying to do them, sketchier, because I don't want them to be the focus, but then, that's also not as easy as I would have thought it would have been. This is all just, this is a challenging one for me. Thank you for the challenge, Krieger. I only kind of want to cry a lot.
It'll only help you get better.
It will. That is true. How's going through those boxes going, Jason? How is going through all of your boxes going?
I'm just trying to slightly get them in order, not so much as like numerical, as much as like Batman's and like that kind of stuff. But I'm only doing 4 long boxes right now out of like 20 something. So it'll technically still be out of order, even though it's in order.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have like a bunch of boxes that have Batmans in it. Yeah.
Bat box.
Bat
Who sneezed? Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot this game isn't on Xbox. Oh well.
So quiet. I'm sorry for anyone who's watching. I'm sure this is just riveting.
Well,
It's a working stream. It's a pre-auction stream. We're all scrambling to get everything sorted.
Yeah,
right,
ready.
Everyone's just trying to get stuff ready.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
My sander disintegrated. That's how busy I've been. So, yeah.
I mean, I could show you my chaos, which is actually cleaned up chaos at this point. So it's like
Hey, that's what I have,
Organized-
Jason.
organized
I have cleaned up
chaos.
It's organized chaos.
That's the only reason I'm even able to like do anything tonight.
Oh, let me turn this off because they're so blind, everybody. Oh, so will that light behind me, but I can't turn that one off. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's so fine.
Can I get it? I don't know if I can get it. These are just on my table. You can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, but there's all of
It's just stacked all the way to the floor.
Nice.
So, and then, I shouldn't be lifting that. And then, over. There you go. All those over there. So like a bunch of X-Men's and stuff like that. That's just a couple long boxes.
Busy. Busy bee.
Just trying not to really move my shoulder as much.
What'd you do?
I had my rotator cuff surgery.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so I had it. Not this wet Wednesday, the Wednesday before.
Oh.
So almost 2 weeks ago.
Jeez. Well, sorry, I'm like super out of the loop.
No, it's fine. No, I don't really. Fine. But yeah, so I'm moving it more than I should probably.
Probably, but I kind of expect that from you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He had to rush into that burning orphanage and save those kids, and you know that the rotator cuff is a small price to pay.
No one else is going to.
Small price. Small price.
Yeah. And Jason's not going to brag about it. That's not his way.
It's not my way. The frog does for me.
Yeah. Jason's way too humble.
Yeah. He's a promoter.
Is that what we're calling it now? Humble?
That's why Jason's not saying it, because Jason's way too humble.
Oh, okay.
I will say I have too many Bloodstrike comics. I don't know why. Not worth it anyway.
Isn't that the one that had like the blood that showed up from
The first issue, yeah, you rub the blood. But I have all the other issues that no one knows why.
That's right. You heard it here first. Jason has all the issues.
I have all the issues. I don't know if I have all the blood strikes.
What I heard was Jason has issues.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Strike.
He also has an in-demand campaign. Go back, Frog G. Voodoo Gods of Magic.
Yeah.
That's right, friend.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a fun cosplay.
Thank you.
It was a good show.
One shot. I don't even have that. There's blood pool, blood spot, and blood strike. I'm sensing a pattern.
Jason likes blood.
Much blood.
Oh, dude, go to sleep. Why are you screaming?
sleep.
So
Who's
fucking
streaming?
late for screaming.
Who's the bird?
Screaming, yeah, my bird.
I think it's stream.
No.
Or Scream. One of the two.
Your bird's streaming.
He wouldn't do that because he doesn't want to stream evidence of him killing people.
It's black and white. What you do?
Super chats. Get all them super chats. Let the word stream.
Yeah. Send the bird a super chat.
Oh yeah, hey, if that works. Absolutely. The bird loves super chats. Means he gets more peanuts.
There's no other black and white comics. What is that?
Oh shit. In the morning I'm gonna have to redo the intros.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Person switched.
I'm behind. I haven't even made the bingo cards yet.
How
Yeah,
dare you?
I know, right? I'll get those
I
up.
was trying to do art. I was spending so much time just trying to get like something to auction off because the not getting my standard paycheck that was an unexpected thing. So it's a whole different issue.
Yeah, that's it's not the kind of surprise anyone wants.
No.
And I'll take the surprise I got today, which was, yeah, these work boots you've had for 2 years, and the laces, they're the Red Wing, like, Click and Tighten laces, because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed they're not going to break. It works. They broke.
Wow.
So, well, fine. At that point, it's like, well, my company does reimburses me for boots, and I'm overdue for a new pair anyway. I just roll in there. And others like, we can fix this. I'm like, cool. I'm still going to buy another pair.
There
Yeah.
you go.
It's like, yeah. It's like, okay, we'll fix it. I'm like, do you have another pair I can wear out? Because I'm not walking out of here in my socks.
It would be nice to have shoes.
It's like, oh yeah, hold on, let me grab the set from the back.
Pretty sure that I need them to drive, you know.
It wouldn't be the first time I've driven barefoot.
Well, depending on where you are, will depend on if that's
So
illegal.
good.
I mean, I wouldn't want to walk on the sidewalks barefoot, but
That's fair.
yeah.
I'm realizing I am really, I'm such a massive control freak that I actually have a hard time painting loosely.
Thinking what?
loosely, like where I don't, where everything isn't perfectly filled in, like where things are kind of sketchy and stuff. I have a really hard time doing that.
Just do it. Stupid whore.
Well, that's not nice.
Oh, she might be. Up.
Said it before and I will say it again. I really, really like gouache.
It's fun.
It is. I also like the fact that in gouache, the amount of times that I've made a mistake and have like heavy air quotes erased it with water, it's like awesome.
Yeah, it's a handy thing about it.
You should be like, oh, I didn't mean to put that there. I'm gonna just put a little extra water. Oh, look, it's gone. It's like it's never happened. It's fine.
Ooh.
The frog just like shows up and is like, here's more things that glow.
Well, this one's got a color changing base, so
Very nice.
so you can pick, and it also does have a glow. Well, the UV light.
Oh,
Doesn't really work too well right now, but yeah.
Well, here's your camera.
So yeah, these will be sold with the light bases. So yeah, everyone that wants one of these, tune in tomorrow.
Yes,
You could bid
please.
now, but you'd be wasting your time.
True.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jason, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow, so I might have to run the stream, like all of it.
Wait, what?
Side doesn't have stable internet, and they're trying to come up with a solution, but there's a chance that it's not going to happen.
Oh, you have to run the whole thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yep.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Hey, we still have 6 viewers and 1 like on Facebook. Thank you, whoever liked on Facebook.
Thank you, Facebook, for liking
Fish.
all of Facebook.
Oh, it was funny. My brother reached out, and I was like, "Hey," because he's like, "Hey, how's it going? How are things?" I was like, "Good. You know, I've got like the art auction coming up." And then I didn't hear anything from him for like a long time, and then all of a sudden he just posts back and he goes, "Keep me posted." I'm like, "On what exactly?" What am I keeping you posted on? I'm confused.
That's weird.
On that. Well, my brother is notorious for like not communicating with me well, so kind of makes sense. We just like we had different ways of
Communicating.
like communication. So a lot of what seems like logical to me isn't to him, and vice versa. Gotcha. So it makes things weird, but
Gotcha.
alright, I'm gonna let this dry, and then I can do the micron, and then I can do the Jason's signature and my signature.
And yay!
Yay.
A nice item done for the auction.
Nice.
This is where we are. We are to here.
Nice.
So. Komi, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully we will see you at the auction. That would be great.
Yeah.
If not, we understand. But you are amazing, and good luck with your opening theme song. I need to redo all of ours, but I've needed to redo all of ours for like a year. So.
Do it.
And she said she's going to.
Yeah, I like how Ollie's like, he's like, whoa, booty. Yep. That is the booty. Alrighty. Oh, I just realized that there's like an entire section I forgot to paint. Oops.
You want to turn the light off in that room too?
Okay, I'll get it.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
Yay, teamwork.
Yay, teamwork. And I just realized I said that with the mic. I'm not muted. Okay.
Yeah.
How else would you tell me to do it, Frog?
Crazy, I know.
Yeah. Can't be muted. Tell me to turn lights up.
We're trying to get the lights set so you can see what they actually look like in the dark. Doesn't get that dark in this room, though. Yeah.
Still pretty cool, though. Look, yeah, it still see it pretty well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very neat.
7 million bid.
Okay. That's
wait,
it's not
wait.
on the
It's
show
not
yet, though.
Yeah, it's not the auction. It doesn't count. Sorry, Frog. I tried. I was gonna give you money. I'm not gonna have it tomorrow.
What was it going to be? 7 million pesos?
No, it's the government's gonna
No,
take
it has to be U.S. dollars. That's part of the Red Valkyrie rules.
Student loans. It's going to student loans.
Student loans. Oh, okay.
Yeah, expensive. Don't go to art college.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't. You didn't.
You can kind of see some glow.
Incredibly lucrative.
It doesn't translate well, but they're glowing.
It's glowing.
It's glowing. It's hard to see.
It's very cool.
That's really cool, man. I tried to bid on it, but Shae won't let me.
I'll try tomorrow.
I can't. I'm not gonna have the money.
Well,
Jason,
aren't you in the
have
first
money
block?
today.
I'm in. Yeah, but that's going to student loans.
Well, I mean, by the time the second block rolls around, maybe you'll have that.
very
Everybody buy
expensive
Jason
college.
stuff so Jason can buy Frog G stuff.
Yeah.
Rug G.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it on this for my camera there.
there you go.
Yeah.
Ambiance. Ambiance.
It's a teaser for tomorrow. If anyone wants these, like Amanda B, then yeah, come tomorrow.
Come tomorrow, my special lights.
Yes, my Kraken and Horse Tornado nightlights.
For a second there, I thought you said crackhead.
I don't have one of those. If there's an interest, I'll look into it.
Frog's got you hooked up.
And I'm a frog of the people, so if there's a demand, I will work on it.
This is true.
Yes.
Oh man, I have to clean this stuff up. I didn't get halfway done. I didn't even get halfway done. I didn't even get a quarter to halfway done. Yeah,
What are you talking about? You are halfway done.
Yeah, turn me over. Cook the other side.
You cook the other shoulder.
That's right. Actually, I did think I did hurt the other shoulder a few months back.
So what?
Great.
With your rotator cuff, what, you tore it, or is it ground down, or what?
I tore it.
Yeah,
Ouch.
we went over this. He tore it while I was rescuing those orphans from the burning orphanage.
Yeah, Link doesn't
I wonder
really
that.
listen to too many people.
That's
though,
fair.
so it's fine. They also reduced some inflammation in my bicep for some reason.
He's been working out.
Actually, I do work out. That's how I hurt my other shoulder.
You got too yoked, and they had to
don't know
reduce
about-
some of that.
I think I just got too old over anything else.
What really happened
Oh,
was he was
yeah.
just yelling at them kids to get off his lawn. And,
He
yeah.
shook his cane a little too vigorously.
Back in my day, kids respected the lawn.
That's right.
No, they didn't. They never respected the lawn.
Back in my day, we used to shoot the little bastards.
Red Valkyrie does not condone shooting. So,
For legal reasons, these are jokes.
They are?
This is why there's a banner on Michael T's that I can pull up right away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Don't have a turn piece of paper.
For who, Silver? Silver's asking us to wake up, and I'm not sure. He's talking to us, talking to the chat, talking to...
I'm assuming he's probably talking to me as my head is down, but I'm awake.
Yeah,
could
you're
be asleep.
I can't, unfortunately.
Well, I'm off camera. I could be asleep.
Oh, fair enough.
Leek could be asleep. Actually, you could be asleep, Rob. It's a very entrancing light.
It is. Hence, hey, these will help you.
It'll help you sleep. So if you buy it tomorrow, someone out there, you'll help fall asleep. You have there you go. It cures insomnia. Frogs products cure diseases.
They help eliminate bad dreams. Like 9 out of 10 bad dreams, these will help with. If they get that one, just know 9 didn't get through.
Yeah. You should have bought another light then.
Yeah.
There you go. You buy 2, and 18 out of 10 dreams will be good.
So the math doesn't quite seem well, but you know what? There you go. Go with what Jason said. Yeah.
Just it makes sense if you don't think about it.
It makes sense when you don't ask questions.
Yeah, just don't think about it. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Silver's making comments about it looks like you're nodding off because your head is, focusing on the drawing, and we're all too kind to make jokes about that.
About the host?
Yeah, about the host and booty.
I know dead air is bad, Silver, but I can't focus on not fucking up something that I'm drawing after Krieger and hold a conversation.
And if Cye was here, if Cye was here, then we'd be okay. But Cye has potato internet at the moment.
Potato.
So now you're left with this.
Yes.
And my Micron has decided it will not draw.
Boo.
Ooh. Tell it it's gay.
It knows.
That's fair.
They probably told me, honestly. It was like, yo, I'm gay, and I was like, that checks. For real, come now. All of my pens are unhappy.
Heard it here. Bid on Shae's stuff for tomorrow so she can buy happy pens.
Yes. So I can do anything. Currently, nothing. I can do no things. Silver, stop being naughty.
Silver, you can jump in and be the conversationalist.
You could.
Yeah. Link is pinned to the top.
It is possible. You have the power.
Join us.
Hop on in.
One more ball.
Okay, I'm currently playing Street Fighter 6, and I'm like in the online hub. Yeah, apparently in the online hub it lets you play classic Capcom games.
Like Street Fighter 5?
Street Fighter 2, Captain Commando, I don't know what the fuck that one is.
Shae got it.
Oh, damn it. That was good. Thank you.
We try.
I needed
We
the
do.
courage for this,
I'm gonna go get assistants to clean this stuff up. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm about to make the paper buckle.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
I just need this one area to have white, and it refuses to.
If the white marker's not working for that, try the eggshell or the snowstorm. No one will notice the difference. Okay, I wouldn't notice the difference. There we go. That's why I'm not a colorist.
Oof. Where are the really good fucking like gel pens when you need them?
No idea.
Jelly rolls. Those were amazing. Oof. You are not what I wanted. Oh. You are what I wanted. There we go. Ow! Stubbed my toe. Falling apart over here, Frog.
That's not good.
You think anyone will notice?
That you're falling apart?
Yes.
Yes, I think someone was going to notice. Sai, definitely better. There we go, yeah. From Sai. Stop falling apart, Shae.
Aw, Sai's still here.
Sai needs you in one piece.
There
There you go, Sai. I'll read the chat. Now we can have a happy Sai. Well, a less cranky Sai. Let's be honest. Alternate idea from Silvar. If you're falling apart, then Sai can make you into a cyborg too.
Well, currently I'm owned by the government, so Sai will have to wait to do that. All right, I'm gonna be done.
Okay.
We are done.
Yay.
Hold on. We are done. You see, it's the gaslight after Krager.
There we go.
Thank you, Jason. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I didn't do it justice. That's fine. Me. Thanks, Silver. Thanks, babe. You guys are sweet. It's just frustrating. Like I have so many things I want to paint, and lately I'm sitting down and I just feel wrong. Who knows? Maybe it'll get better. So we've got this Gwen piece. We've got That's still unfinished, so I can't do that one. Unless I'm gonna magically finish it tomorrow morning. I have my Nira X that I can do.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did these ones last time and they weren't popular.
And
I have
Sai would
my-
like to state that Sai is going to punch you because that looks great.
Thanks. I'm trying to not be negative. So there's 3.
That's 3. I like it.
There's 3. 2 things I've tried to sell before that didn't sell, and 1 thing that is new that I hope sells.
Ta-da!
But yeah, so. Well, I think with that, I think I'm gonna wrap. Especially because it's almost midnight and I actually have a lot of shit I have to do for this fucking auction tomorrow that I might be doing alone. It's fine. It's fine. I can do the countdown and watch the chat and pay the peoples, and it's fine. I can do all of that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
It's so good. Everybody, please tune in tomorrow. We do not have an 11 to 2. Yeah, there weren't people that signed up, but we do have a 4 to 7 and a 9 to who knows whenever the fuck we end up finishing. And yeah, lots of really cool stuff. Lots of people with really, really good talent that are showing out. So please show up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Do what the froggy says here. He tells
smash,
you. Do the
smash the like, dingle those bells, subscribe, join the channel. There might be backstage pie.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna have you record that, and that'll be part of the outro from now on.
Fair.
Especially the dingle these bells. Like that's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Nice. Yes, Tank, isn't it fun? It's so fun. Shit, I don't have post-it notes. I'm gonna have to do the finger thing again. Be like, you could buy this! Sorry, I'm not highlighting that. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you all tomorrow for the auction. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.